What was my line?
We're back, baby.
we got the results of the test back, and we're all pregnant.
Yes!
This is what's right.
This is the Lonesome Podcast.
I didn't know this is the way it's going, David.
So David's actually pregnant.
Yeah.
He's squid pregnant.
We hid an
Twins.
incentive for charity, and now David forced us all to come back.
I did.
He got us all in the back of a van.
He touched me inappropriately.
Yeah. Which, that's usually how this thing goes.
Yeah,
He's
he touched
got-
me inappropriately a lot.
Kaz is opening his Pokemon pack.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
You know, Kaz, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself at the moment because
Oh shit! See, that's what it's all about.
Yo,
That's what it's all about.
But this isn't the only
That's
thing
not
for.
it.
You know, this isn't the only
That is
charity
it.
milestone.
Milestone that we hit.
Yeah, well,
We're gonna hit Kaz.
yeah,
With the car.
Kaz, you see what
With
I?
the car right now.
Shave his
Oh,
legs.
you see, Kaz, you see what I brought with us today?
Hey, buddy.
We're gonna shave Kaz's legs.
So
I didn't see this.
we thought it'd be better. Yeah, I know.
I haven't touched them since.
That's why we brought
So-
razors. So you might want to start right now, buddy.
Right now?
Yes.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
hold on.
Why do
hold
you
on.
do this right now?
I got 2 packs.
David, do you have one? Oh, you have 2?
I don't.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I have a second.
So,
Yeah.
what was it? Was it yesterday Fortnite Friday? Can we talk about
Yes.
Fortnite
Oh,
Friday
hell yeah.
a little
Yes.
bit? Let's talk about some Fortnite Friday while we get
Local
Kaz
legend,
going here.
personal goat of us.
Yeah.
Connor eats pants.
I love
I didn't even question all this
I
shit.
got mythical slap.
I watch an old stream of his, and he's so clearly high in every video he does now. Like, he used to be so lively, and now he's like, name 3 women.
Kaz, can you name 3?
Jamie, name 3 women.
Avril Lavigne. Hold on, I got a Vaporeon.
That's not a woman.
Yeah.
Well, it could be. It could be.
I
Three of
mean,
them.
in turn. No, I'm not going to.
Hillary
Three.
Clinton.
Okay.
And Claro.
Yes.
You
Because
did.
Clara counts as 2 women.
2? Why?
Yeah, well, you named 2.
Oh, I said Avril Lavigne.
Oh.
Hillary
no, I
Clinton.
don't think so.
Hillary
And
Clinton.
Claro.
Does Hillary Clinton count as a woman?
Wait, I missed Michelle Obama.
That's gotta be racist.
That's what I'm saying.
Michelle Obama. Yeah, all white women. I get it. No.
Oh
what's
yeah,
wrong
you're
with
kind
you?
of. That's why I said I missed Michelle
Yeah.
Obama.
Absolutely sick.
I
So
didn't
you
know.
say that like she's gone.
I didn't have the demographic.
Michelle
Yeah,
Obama gave us
I didn't
shitty
have the
food
full
school lunches. I don't forgive her.
What do we want of me?
I just
We
wanted
allegedly.
Uncrustables.
I don't know. I think you guys
Let's
should figure
start
that
on
out.
the. I think
Am
you
I
should-
putting my foot up here?
Oh, no, at the end of this, it's ending by me ripping that off of your leg.
We allegedly have.
Oh, so we're starting by me just putting it on, and I'm gonna sit with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Here's
stick
my
on.
leg.
Have fun with that.
David is.
You guys figure that out, and David.
Can
and I will
Jamie
leave this
say
conversation.
something?
Yeah, Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie.
So I don't know if anyone else heard about, other than David, the wax thing. So I messed around with the wax a couple days later at my house,
Uh-oh.
and I put it on my chest just to like make a funny
Oh,
video.
no.
And I didn't. I was like,
Did it
yeah,
actually work?
Yeah, it worked. We were peeling it wrong.
How are we supposed
You're
to do
supposed to
that?
peel-
There's a corner that you're supposed to grab,
Oh,
and like
okay.
if you're supposed to do it at, like how you would shave. So like for example, if you were like how people
Three
like
in here.
when you're
Okay.
supposed to shave
One
downward right here.
See, but I do it the other way.
Yeah, I know. Matt Pat taught me otherwise.
Okay.
So I found out about
Oh
this.
god, he's so cute.
So yeah, we were doing you dirty or good.
Those are the finishing things. I'm
Well,
gonna finish on.
I
your
guess we're
face.
finally doing it, and
That
it's,
had us
it's
like,
a 2 for
like
1.
dad of YouTube.
I hope my foot doesn't smell or something.
That sucks for Ethan.
Yeah, sorry if my foot smells. You know what? Have fun.
Couple of
Dude,
pieces.
I'm hoping my grippers don't stink.
How high did we say we were
How are
going?
we doing this? How
Up my leg.
Forever. What?
How far up my leg are we going?
How far you want to be? I don't care where.
his knee.
but-
Up to my
his
knee?
knee?
Okay. That's fair.
Alright, while he figures that out.
And then I'll have to shave the rest of it at home. So,
Yeah. Well, while
so
he
my legs are even.
Hell yeah. While he figures that out,
Very
Connor eats
important.
pants.
Very important.
Oh.
Do you think
Should I
it's
also
actually
take my pants
Elon?
off, or is that-
Well, that's what I was gonna say. It's allegedly Elon Musk.
Yeah.
For Patreon, I can take my
I
pants
don't think
off.
it matters. I think it's funnier either way because I don't think Elon has addressed it, but I do think Adrian has addressed it, and I think that's funny.
Should I take my pants off?
I think
I don't
it's
think it really
definitely-
matters.
asking him
definitely-
No, because I have no.
I
You
think
have
there's
shorts on? I
a
have
non-zero
sweatpants
chance.
on.
I wouldn't be totally
if you want
surprised
to,
if it
right?
was.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
warm
and
these
he
up
gets
in
on there and and he's debate broing the whole time. And he's like, no, I actually don't think that we're actually getting anywhere productive. I thought
Are
we
you
were
laughing because I was
productive
taking my pants
conversation."
off?
Because he had
I think David found that funny.
No, exactly.
Dropping trowel.
He's dropped trowel.
My water.
Because now we're going to take a fucking
I
drink.
like the way the car handles it, but
Are you figuring it out?
as people pointed out, he opened too early.
We're just standing
There's so many.
He
I'll shave you.
started being combative too early. You got to be like buddy with him, and then
Oh,
hit him with the
God.
ult.
Put that one
You
in
know,
right
like
now.
you got to charge. You can't ult from the beginning of the
How
game.
long are we letting
No, I
him sit
get that,
until
but
the
it's also
end?
like if you
Oh,
had to
God.
sit in a
How
Discord
many-
call with Elon Musk for 2 hours.
David, how many are
They're
we
so
putting on?
tiny.
That's fair.
This
How many
is
are we putting
one.
on? That was one.
This tiny
every
thing
one
is
of these
one.
has 3 on it.
I guess we're doing 3 each.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean that's amazing. I
Ew, it's just sticky.
think it was a good show. I think the people saying it's the best one yet are ridiculous. I think the George Santos was better. Yeah, 100%. It was way
I
better.
think.
Dude, he said his favorite Pokemon was Vaporeon.
Did he? I missed
Yes.
that.
That's fucking
Personally,
hilarious.
How did I miss
really
that?
like
That's
the
awesome.
Tiger King one.
That one's really good too.
Or him playing with Dan, and they use his elbow.
Yeah, that and then
That one is fucking stupid.
the fucking Anthony Fantano one was good. Because I think it's about the
Oh,
content
yeah.
and not about necessarily always about the guest.
Here, this
Mhm.
one,
You
this
know,
one's for
and-
me.
And I'm really proud of him because, like, you know, I've been watching Connor for a while, you know, not as far back as, like,
It'll be
previous
alright.
with me, but I feel like he's always had that creative bone. And I'm
Hell
glad
yeah.
that he found a thing that, you know, even if it is kind of simple with Fortnite Friday, he didn't even like Fortnite. That's my favorite part. He gets high and he talks to these fucking very important people, and it's awesome. I love that for him.
We should do that. We should just we gotta start like going up the tier of like famous.
I'm
people
saying
we can find
after that
with
one.
Fortnite with.
Yeah.
So how are we going to distribute this?
Is that three? Sorry,
Jamie?
Jamie, would you want to play Fortnite
Three,
first?
1, 2, 3. We each get
Yeah,
three
Jamie does.
separate
Yeah,
ones.
I do want to point out.
So it doesn't matter where.
Big
you can
thank
add
you
more on
to
this.
I'll play
On
Fortnite.
that one or that other one.
Big thank you to Jamie. You know,
Yeah.
the Thinking Neanderthal on YouTube and Rumble.
Absolutely.
You can plug your own shit for,
And Rumble.
for letting us
That's
use your shit.
beautiful.
This is a nice setup. You know, we got the couch, we got the chairs,
The
the,
casting
lighting, the
couch, let's be real.
cameras.
Absolutely.
Cass and I are gonna have a rough.
Let's be
sex
real.
on this
Jamie
couch
does
afterwards.
cast on this couch for sure. So
He's giving me
Absolutely.
a signal that's a 50-50,
He
so.
sits him down. He like does one of these. Like
I give them the raw and the ooh.
what's your name?
Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
how old are you?
Wait, could I put my face on here too?
Oh, go for
Do
it.
I have a webcam? Hold up.
if you like.
Dude,
Feel
it just
free.
looked
Oh, that'd be fire.
Hold on, not a lot of brain powers going into
That
this right now.
cap is
Hold on.
hard, bro.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Shout out Connor Eats Pants.
I don't
Shout
look
out Jamie.
real.
Absolutely.
You look like Jamie.
We run a video game tournament sometimes.
Yo,
Yeah.
Yo.
when is the last time we did one of these? 3 years ago?
Yeah, I don't think we ran. Well, we ran like
Oh,
upwards
no.
of 90 events.
Oh, no,
Hey,
I
you
meant-
know
I
what?
meant the
I'm preparing
podcast.
myself
Well,
to
that's
get
what
an
I'm saying.
elbow
In
tattoo,
between the
so
time
I
that we
kinda
did
need some paint,
these
like
podcasts, me and
paint
David are event
places.
organizers, and
I
we-
have forced myself onto the screen now. The
Yes,
prime
dude.
shrine is behind me.
This whole time, I'm not even focusing on conversation.
No, that's
Just run
exactly
my-
how I want it to be.
That's what I wanted to say earlier.
He's
It's-
just rubbing my leg.
That's exactly right.
It seems like there's two podcasts happening.
No, I love them.
It's awesome.
That's exactly the vibe.
Jamie,
we're
it's gonna be
going for.
your
Is my
job to
foot in
switch
their
POVs.
shot too?
I am. I'm doing my best, folks.
Is my foot like near David's crotch or no?
kinda.
No, not the angle you think.
Yeah, yeah.
I wanted to get a third camera angle, but stuff has
know
been
what?
stupid this weekend.
Hey, fair enough.
So if you do this again, I promise you, we'll have some more. It'll be better set up.
Hey, for sure.
Like this looks like some person spent $200 and was like, "Yeah, let's do that. This is the
Hell,
podcast."
That's exactly what this
exactly
is.
Which it is what it is.
You want to feel leg?
No, I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
So we used to talk
Okay.
about gaming a lot. Now we actually have like opinions.
We actually have good
weighted
opinions.
We have weighted
We can
opinions.
form thoughts like cognitive people.
Yeah.
No, we can't.
Well, I'll
You
speak
guys
for all
have
of
seen
us.
all my old
I'm
content.
not
It is
25 yet. I can't. form
You won't
thoughts.
send it to me, David.
What do you mean? Okay, I will show you it after. It is a
Okay.
shit
It's
show.
interesting.
There is a reason why
I'll put one on my leg for
I had to
solidarity.
take down most of the videos.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
Wait, why?
Because we would get canceled.
Well, not even particularly that. We would have people on a lot of times that had a liberal use of slurs. We'll say that. And did not hold them accountable.
That one's gonna fucking
And that is
suck.
lame.
I
To
can
be
see
clear.
half
We
of that.
also had a
hair
lot of
for
guests that
saying
we will never have on again.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
You know what?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
run
Oh,
gaming
no.
stuff, and we
Fuck it,
play
man.
video games, and David is so good. David's the best at Rivals of Aether.
I do. I do my
David, you're
best.
so hot.
Thank you.
David's so cute.
David, can I suck your tail?
No.
I don't remember
Ow.
asking.
Oh. I mean,
How many
sure,
more?
Jamie, after
That's
the
all-
show.
That's all you got.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Just sitting there.
How many are on right now?
All of them?
All 9 of them.
Brother.
I thought they were larger than.
Yeah,
Hold on,
I thought
put your leg back on the table so the camera gets a good wide view
Oh,
of it.
hell yeah. We have a lot
That
of...
is shiny as shit.
we have two different
They have
events.
pretty little legs.
It's reflective, just like your
I-
glasses.
It's taking everything in my power to not reach over to rip one.
You gotta wait for it.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
Hold on, before you rip it, is there like any like, is it a different, are you using the same or different stuff than before?
No, it's a different box.
Okay, then I don't know what the effects will be. I just know on the old one,
I believe.
the corner was slightly blue, and that's where you wanted us to peel from.
You said that
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's like a mysterious splash potion.
No, all I know is you peel up. You never peel down.
You're gonna do great, bud.
You'll be fine.
I don't think there's any difference
fine.
in them.
We do have
Okay.
what was some of the I'm trying to remember.
gonna-
There were some over the
I'm gonna put the dogs
milestones that we
away.
need to work on. You two need to do a little bit of Christmas caroling.
Yeah, unfortunately.
How are you gonna
I
do
still,
that?
I still gotta do the Bay dress.
Fuck, I should have brought that.
Should have done that today.
You should have brought the May dress.
But I promised to stream, not the podcast.
Why not both?
I'll do
Actually,
it if we continue.
I
the
have an
podcast, I'll keep
announcement
going.
to make.
You're pregnant? I'm pregnant. Oh.
Dude, our shit came real.
David and I had to kiss. And
Oh, that's
it
true.
was-
I got scared because my voice is going.
You're like, shoot,
was so
He like realized like halfway through, he's like, oh, okay.
I was like, wait, where are you going with this?
I'd give Kaz a kiss.
Okay.
No, that's not. That's, no.
You two are
Alright, sure.
neighbors.
Go ahead.
The love camera's on you.
No, you guys don't have to kiss, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude.
It's gay if you don't.
Yeah, it's kind of
Alright.
fucked up if you don't kiss. Yeah, if you don't.
That'd be
kiss someone.
homophobic then.
That's fair.
Kiss me.
It's only
Anyway, I'm trying to have a
homophobic
little
if
bit
you
of
make it.
structure, guys. Kaz, David, you played Guilty Gear Strive before, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, one time
a
ever.
little bit.
Alright, we love Guilty Gear Strive
Do
around
we?
here. That's
Do
kind
we?
of what I was going to talk about.
Okay.
That's very questionable with my morals, but I'll go with it.
Yeah, we used to play Guilty Gear Strive a lot at our tournament, and now Rivals of Aether is at
Is better
this,
game,
is at
bigger
this
game,
event, and I
more
was
fun game.
yeah, I was thinking about how like the patches for Strive, man, every single one goes in a direction that I hate. Johnny is top tier, and Potemkin is top tier now, and Kaz's character refuses to get any nerfs of any significant kind. And man, it makes me love Rivals of Aether 2 so much more. I love their
I want you, baby.
It's
I love
so,
their patches.
it's so funny how I went from not being confident at all in the shit I played because I want to play shit competitively, like fucking Overwatch, Valorant, Smash, and I just switched games and they're both called Rivals. I'm so much better now.
Yeah.
This is the most confident I felt in like.
You have to be
sports.
confident in the team when it's a live service game.
I mean, yeah, and it's
100%.
crazy how the mobile, the mobile app fucking devs I have more confidence in right now than Blizzard.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the thing, right? I mean, we already gave up on Nintendo fucking years ago with
Always.
Smash.
Oh yeah.
Blizzard, I mean, they're a mess. And then they got bought by Microsoft, and they're still a mess, it feels like.
Well, it's like
Failed
every single
promises,
thing,
bad
every-
changes.
every fucking game company in the last like 3 years has done a shit where it's like, okay, what's our problem? We're not doing the game dev. We gotta change something. All right, fire everybody, new people. All right.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Hi, I'm new here. I'm GM. What can I you know, how does this work? Learn fast, bitch.
Oh, they love laying people.
And by the
off.
time they figure out what
I
they're
mean, that's a
starting
problem
to
in the
do,
gaming industry.
we're not making up money. Cut them. Get new guys in.
100%. And that's it's good that Rivals of Aether, I mean, first of all, has that support from off-brand gaming.
Yeah.
Has people that believe in there, and they do have a lot of sales to show for it too. I mean, people want it. People want accessible games. I mean, Guilty Gear Strive. I mean, you know, hating on it now a bit, but like there was missions and tutorials at the beginning, ways for people to get into fighting games. Right? It had rollback netcode, one of the first games. That's what blew it up in the first place, and people kept playing it. And that's what matters. You know, you have to show that you know what you're doing in game development, and that you're transparent with the community. Second, and Guilty Gear Strive failed on that second account, right? And that's why Rivals of Aether 2, I think, is a game with a lot, you know, hopefully longer lifespan, is you have those two things, just instead of the one.
Yeah, it's crazy how NetherRealm games have done none of those.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Mortal Kombat. I mean, it's fun to play the older ones, for sure. Got the nostalgia glasses on, 100%. I love playing arcade stick.
No,
That's what it's about. Feel.
I like playing with Dave's arcade stick.
You're
100%.
Oh, Nathan kicked my ass last time we did that. It was terrible. I mean, like.
We should what's the place with all the fucking arcade machines we've gone to before?
Pastimes Arcade, shouted out in Gerard. Beautiful place. Really nice. You go like $20, spend the day there or something.
We should
it's
take
awesome.
you there so you can experience like the OG. Like
They have Sonic the Fighters there
dude,
as well.
that's really
They got
cool.
all kinds of games, and they got pinball machines going, you know, back as far as when they were created, all the
Is that
way
the one?
till now.
There's another arcade place near my, like, 10 minutes away from my house.
No, it's like in Gerard.
Yeah.
Like, do you know
Well,
where
16-bit's a cool one. It's more of a bar, but that's a pretty cool
I
place
never
to
been
go.
there.
Oh, we should go there then
I'm down.
sometime. 100%. That's in Cleveland. I think there's a couple of them, but you go there, and as long as you have a drink, you get free games.
I've been to round 1, but that's like an hour drive. Or
Yeah.
some shit.
There's
Well,
this-
that's about an hour drive too, probably.
There's this one bar that's near.
We're alcoholics.
I think it's near Canton.
Specifically.
Or
Specifically.
Akron. I think it's near Akron. It's quarter up,
No.
and they have arcades, but it's also a bar. So that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. They have a cool back room too, like a bunch of shit. It's really nice.
Man, sure would suck if I wasn't 21.
True that.
They can still go in there.
Yeah, you can go in there and watch me drink.
I don't like how you put us two together, though.
What are you implying?
You put the two.
That's the kids'
21s
table.
under the-
That's
Yeah.
the kids' table. I mean.
Yeah, it's the kids couch.
We will walk out of this podcast right
Okay.
Alright. Don't do it, please.
Kaz, leave the wax strips as you go.
Yeah.
now. He's like, we're gonna
Leave your pants on
Fuck
the
you
fucking
guys.
floor.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in the
going
camera
home.
shot, but Kaz's pants are just all the fucking floor
I
right
want
now.
to point
Yeah.
out that we have been staring at Joe Rogan for like the past 20 minutes.
Oh shit! Hey, Joey.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you want to talk about Marvel Rivals a little bit on that same, yeah. on
It
that
is
same
the
note.
most fun.
I
game I've
love
played.
being a terrorist.
You go ahead and yeah.
What does that mean?
Jeff.
Zach, if you want to just,
It has that
Accidentally.
uniqueness.
or Jamie, if you happen to pull up and post just any pictures of Jeff the Land Shark,
It's possible.
I assume everyone knows the little guy now, but either you think he's the cutest thing in the world, or you want to have him eat the curb.
I went 18, 2, and 5 with him yesterday.
I think
Did you heal?
Yeah, I did like 5k healing.
I think as Marvel Rivals develops, there's going to be problems.
Who's the
because
character I'm looking at?
Jeff the Land
Shark. And you specifically want to find the gif of Hulk having him eat the curb?
No, he can't bite the curb.
No.
But when it gets to that point, it's just gonna be about if they can get
Yeah,
over
yeah,
it.
it's fresh.
I mean, this is
And it's
exactly how
I'm sure they can.
This is exactly how I felt about Apex or Overwatch when they
Right.
first
Well,
released.
Apex was super fun when it
Yeah,
first came out.
and it was
Overwatch,
dog shit.
Overwatch was notoriously.
Oh my god!
Overwatch.
Hold on, let me put it on the screen.
Lang.
Doing my best over here.
Thank you, Jamie. You're a hero.
Thank
I got I only got one monitor, so I'm doing my best.
I like that it feels.
Use the three.
Jimmy, can we get a natural disaster?
Yeah, can Yeah, it's
I'm
you know.
kidding.
I could do
I just-
1-9-11.
Okay.
We
Can we
never.
get bouncing anime tits specifically behind David?
Yeah, let's say
Only
we,
David.
we never really introduced everyone. You know, it's Nathan, David, Kaz, Ethan,
Wait, no, they've
and
been
Bernie
around.
Sanders.
They've been around.
Wherever.
Look
she
at
is.
It's like it's not.
I don't think it's behind.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's literally just the South Tower falling.
I don't think there's anything behind.
No, it's 4 white guys on a couch.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
don't. You know, fill us in for the
You
yard.
know the picture of
whatever.
the the picture of the white
Big
girl on the
cast.
couch and the 5 black dudes behind her.
That's
Yeah,
Let it
that's-
in post.
That's
Yeah, no,
that's,
obviously.
That's,
Let him cook.
That's us. That's us. You're on the couch. You're the little white girl.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
No, go on.
What's your name?
Fucking gooners over here, dude.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're a gooner.
No,
you
I.
know that one meme with the
Look,
you know
just
the.
can't.
Oh,
admit
shut
that
the
you're
fuck up!
a
Like you don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I'm just. You know, I kept it in my head.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Okay.
I think it's a huge
Uh-oh.
red flag.
Yeah.
If
Of
you,
me?
If you just can't admit that you're a gooner.
No, I'm not a gooner.
No, him.
Oh,
But I'm not.
He's a gooner.
Okay, how am I a gooner?
Dude.
How am I? No.
Have
go
you
on.
guys ever been to the Goon Cave subreddit? I actually had this. at one of the
Oh
times.
no.
Oh, this is beautiful.
I have
It's like
not.
you literally, they'll have like fucking 6 monitors, all with different porn on them. They got like their phone, the iPad.
He's in heaven.
What is this, heaven? No, it's my Goon Cave. You know, it's hilarious because it's like people post their own setups, and there's so
That's
many of them.
disgusting.
There's no way it's not real. Like it's a real epidemic. You know, it's a problem in our society. No, I'm not gonna be fucking
People
like
love buying more monitors.
You know
just
those
so they can watch
podcasts?
More porn.
where it's like fucking like one of those dweebs like Ben Shapiro or whatever, and 4 women, and they're like, "Well, you guys
Ben
are fucking
Shap-
stupid."
Oh, next Jubilee video: Ben Shapiro versus 3 women.
It's
Well,
a
you know
fucking
what I'm
asthma
talking about
attack.
though? Like the podcast where they're like, they got like college age women, and they're like, "You guys are fucking stupid whores on OnlyFans." And the guys are like, yeah.
That is how those podcasts go. Like,
yeah.
like
They're so confident.
these
talking
like jock
now.
dudes will bring OnlyFans girls on and then just insult them.
Yeah, and they're like, actually, I don't think that I'm terrible.
Sigma mindset number 1: insult every girl you see.
And, oh god, there's just
Raw.
women hate us, man.
Guys, why do women hate us, dude? You're watching Andrew Tate Sigma edits in your free time. Like,
No, that's kind of fire.
He
though.
actually has Andrew Tate like he's got like Andrew Tate like holding up the globe as his wallpaper.
I follow an account on X, the Everything app, where it's like where it's like alpha male quotes daily, and they only post like they'll post like 3 times and then go away for 6 months, and then they're back, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And I'm like, oh shit, never mind.
They thought I found new material.
Yeah, well, that's why like my alpha male grind set like is faltering recently. What am I supposed to do? And it's the new year, and I don't have any alpha male quotes.
You can never let it falter.
It's supposed to be the Everything app.
It's
seriously.
2025, the year of beta male quotes.
Shut up, Liv.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, it was
Another
just-
white boy. I
Yeah.
mean,
He's my favorite
can we get
white
some,
boy.
Can we get some diversity and maybe?
I just,
You know,
he's a cute white boy.
yeah, I
what are
guess
we
so.
talking about?
Liv.
Oh, well, just
Oh,
just white
Glaive.
people apparently.
Who?
Back to Glaive. It's always Glaive.
He's my favorite white boy. I have a clip
Can
of
we
him
get back to
saying that
gun
he's-
caves? Can we?
Can we get
He's
back
my
to
favorite white
gooning,
boy.
guys?
How do I?
I'd be good into
Wait,
Glaive, alright?
Glaive.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
That's not how you spell gooning.
this is a fucking sword.
Oh my god, no.
Hey, let me.
How do I find this
This
The
technique?
music.
Musician.
Okay, musician.
Surely they can't see my phone from here,
He's
right?
my favorite white boy.
Oh, this
That's-
is
I hope they show you like recent photos of him.
This is the most like you type of man ever.
Wait, let me see which one you're looking at. Like this version of him.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. He's so hot right now. I just gotta say that.
I don't see it. I'll be honest.
Who's
Listen, I think Oliver Sykes is hot.
That's a
We're
goon
gonna
cave
say,
right
like,
there.
Ever see Oliver Sykes?
Let me see the goon cave.
Holy shit! Oh my god! It's the.
What the?
All right. Hey, show
It's the-
camera the goon
That
cave.
camera.
Go to
Go to r/goon caves.
And just look up. Yeah, Jamie.
Maybe
Our
not.
sponsor for this episode. Why not?
The sponsor?
As the sponsor
Yeah, we
for
can
this
blur it
episode.
out.
I'm not showing it.
Yeah, Jamie's blurring it out.
No, I'm good.
Took me to a red room.
What?
I meant Reddit bands.
Oh, is it banned?
Oh.
Is there what?
This
that
just
was-
in?
Maybe there's like a different.
This just in.
I'll take one for the team.
Okay.
Reddit bans r/Goon Caves.
Fuck, dude.
As of May 23rd, 2024,
They would
this
never do
community has been
that.
banned.
No.
They never do that on X. Seriously, the home of free speech.
Wait, ask Gronk. Maybe it knows.
Yeah, it's Grok.
Gronk,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Gronk's a football player.
Grok is a better name for it. To be clear, Grok is such a bad name.
It is.
Gronk.
It is a horrible.
Oh, terrible.
Bro, it's the everything search browser.
I would just like to say.
Get some goon kids.
Jamie's terrified.
There's a statement.
Can't see it.
There's a statement!
Wait, read it, read
Hold
it.
on.
Okay, Jamie. This is just in from Jamie.
Everyone shush.
Gooning is a flow state. An extended edging session marked by mindlessness, loss of control, and total surrender, Sam wrote when she covered r/Goon Caves last year. For the inhabitants of Goon Caves, it's
The
I think I'm dyslexic, sorry.
Neanderthals.
It's being enraptured
No,
by
it's
the
what you-
shadows of the cave wall and willfully shunning the sunlight of reality. Some go as far as to define themselves as pornosexuals, people with a sexual preference for porn over real life sex. Reddit has been enforcing its policies, blah blah blah. Yep, that's a statement right after it got banned.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't know. I think that people should be able to look or have a goon cave if they really want.
What's your ideal goon cave then?
I don't have one.
I don't know. You're
Okay, if I had to have a goon
How many
cave,
monitors?
what you're doing right now is equivalent to a pro-life person saying abortion should be fine, bro. But like you're on the other side going, nah, don't do that.
No,
that's
I'm
you
not
right
saying
now.
don't do that.
You're talking about
saying
how
do
great
that.
goon caves
You're
are.
saying
But
do
you're
that.
over
Do that.
here
I'm
saying,
saying
oh, I
goon.
don't have one.
Goon, please
Now
do
I think
it.
you have one.
Goon.
Touch your fucking willy, dude.
Do it, bro. I don't give a fuck. It's not for me.
Gooning is healthy.
I think it's actually more akin to a pro-choice option, where if you don't want to have an abortion, don't have an abortion.
Gooning killed my grandma.
Look, Gooning
Oh,
is,
shit.
Gooning is,
Oh, okay. Wait.
Gooning
Guys, we're gonna
is
take a 5
scienti-
minutes.
Gooning is scientifically healthy.
No.
Yeah, it is.
No way.
Gooning is healthy for you.
Not gooning.
I mean, yeah,
Wait,
technically.
Jason,
Sitting
yeah.
fucking 9 hours in front of your computer and fucking is healthy.
Yes.
Dude, you
I'm
actually-
jerking.
you
Wait, you're
only-
saying jerking off is
Yes.
healthy, not fucking for 9 hours a day.
Yeah, I know that, but it's
You will
fine.
die.
You're not wrong.
After like the third time, you have nothing left to shoot.
Oh my god, fucking
No. Well, okay. Actually, there's a difference.
It's a Papa Bear.
It's like the whiplash edit. Are you edging or gooning? You know the
Oh
difference?
fuck.
Edging means you don't come.
You got right to the camera.
If you do,
You
right?
get to a point
You gotta do
that
that
is
shows in
right
small
before
when you say that.
climax,
Elation.
Edging means you don't
Heaven.
come.
and then you stop for a second, and
It's
that
like, it's
feeling
like,
goes down.
it's like,
And then you
kinda like
continue.
jerking off and then ejaculate.
You get to that point that is right before climax, and then you stop
Like
again.
mid cartwell, you're
like,
and then let it out and just keep going.
Like right at the apex, like right when your willy is like right above
And that
your
is
face.
That's oh no, I don't like that.
Oh.
Hell no.
Remember that conversation we had like 2 weeks ago when we were talking about when we were going to do this, and we're like, yeah, let's try not to be as like fucking like degenerates as we were like 4 years ago.
Oh, we are for sure.
It's even worse. Like let's be
Yeah.
real.
Well, we had to shout out the Goon Cave.
Yeah.
I almost thought about bringing our segment back, but I decided against.
Our segment. This is
My
what-
segment.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's-
yeah.
But I decided against it. It wasn't anything
Classified.
bad.
That my girlfriend was asking. For.
Yes. It was
Oh.
also it was actually specifically
to
asking
bring that back.
you two specifically to talk about it.
You know what? If we do one again, we'll bring it back. I'm not.
We'll bring her on.
Bring my girlfriend. Special guest, my girlfriend.
Yeah, your girlfriend and Nathan can talk about
That'd
it.
be if we had like Kara and your girlfriend on.
Yeah,
That'd be fire.
I don't know. I feel
I'm trying to make things happen.
Both of
That
our
doesn't
girlfriends.
sound
I'll
right.
bring Woody.
Both of our girlfriends might be like very standoffish.
What do you
Like
mean?
they're shy.
Oh no.
Mine would be.
Sure.
You're
Yeah.
said like I'm saying yours like it's ownership.
Might as well be.
That's how it
Bro,
should
she said
be.
like 3 words at New Year's.
Yeah.
I felt bad. I'm like, hey, how you doing? She's like,
She just got off work.
you know, she looked like she had just been through 4.
She had.
You should-
If what those texts said were true, then she had been,
Jesus.
buddy.
No one should work new. You know what? The entire government. We can have the government shut down.
Down with the government!
We can have the government shut down over bullshit. We should be able to have the government shut down for New Year's.
That's true.
Just everyone go home. One day a year. You know what? Just
You're describing the purge.
that's how it's going. One day a year, we just have the purge. You know.
One day a year, I get to. I'm
I
not gonna
just
say
did
that
it on
because that
that
could
day.
be very incriminating. If something worse would happen to
When
a-
he said shut
to
down the government
specific
for a day, I was like, wait a minute.
upper
Yeah.
class person.
You know where
I
I'm
did
going
walk.
with this.
Someone's going to jail.
No, never.
No, yeah, definitely.
Is
not.
that a pepper?
Who out of
It's a pepper.
It's a big old meat stick.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I told Kaz couldn't play with mine during the podcast, so he brought his own.
What?
I will. Oh yeah.
What?
Anyway,
I'd say both.
shout out Ralph and Murr and LaShawn.
True.
How about them Cowboys? We'll go around the table a little bit, but the Dallas
It's a
Cowboys
small table.
in the second game of the season got blown out by the Saints, who are absolutely dog shit. Despicable football team.
Is that your football team?
That is my football team. They've been terrible this season.
Killed the Browns
played
week
them?
1.
That's-
It's fuck Deshaun Watson till we die.
Absolutely. And then, you know, of course, the most casual football fan here, you know, is Kaz, and he's an Eagles fan, and he never struggled one day in his life.
41-7.
Yeah.
Nope, he's got fucking Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts back there. You know, he's all
Well,
fine.
The Browns have a management
Jalen
problem.
Hurts
and I
has
think
a
maybe the
concussion
Saints do
right now.
too.
Huh?
The Browns, they just have a management problem. Their owner needs to go, I think, before they win anything. I've been saying that.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
big old Jimmy John.
Yeah.
Jimmy,
The Haslams in general.
Jimmy Haslam.
He's a piece.
Did you see that all 3 Haslam-owned teams lost to like 2 different Cleveland and the Columbus team like
They
the
just-
same week?
Yeah.
You know, what about those? You know, yeah, football. You know, like those guys like Joe Burrow and
Hey!
Are you
And,
just naming
he
like,
Tyreek Hill and
Did you know that he
not
his
relevant.
girlfriend?
You
What
could have
about,
at least looked up like Cowboys players.
Right, I thought
What
that's
about,
what he was
like,
doing.
what about like Odell Beckham Jr., Dak Prescott?
Dak
He didn't even
Prescott.
say it right.
Yeah. He's
Dak
overrated.
Prescott.
He's overrated.
Christian McCaffrey, you know what I'm
McCaffrey.
doing?
The best running back in the league last year, and you call him McAfee.
Hold
Yeah.
up, pause. Sorry. Their camera just died.
No.
But I have a spare, and I
Okay.
think it's gonna fit just perfectly.
Okay, so
Let's go.
So it's just us now. We're all that remains.
Hold on, I'll switch it to just you guys.
It all returns to nothing.
Okay.
The audio is still on all of y'all.
Yay! Awesome.
Just let me.
I'm a ghost
Technical
now.
difficulty.
I can take my pants off all the way now.
You
Yeah,
could.
that's true.
I'm gonna rip my fucking
Um,
shirt off.
Do it.
Yeah, Cowboys bad. We love that. Jerry Jones is terrible. He's a racist. We hate him. Fuck Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's
Oh wait, I forgot I was off
Yeah,
camera.
my
I was
least-
flipping off the camera.
My
We're
least
still on
favorite
camera, I think.
football player
No,
is
no.
Nick Bosa.
There's a-
Hey, good. Hey, good pick.
Nick,
Nick Bosa's a bad dude. I think.
cool.
Yeah, he wore a
He
wore a
wore a MAGA hat.
Yeah.
Fuck
Oh
him.
yeah, fuck that guy. I knew that.
Speaking of terrorism, did you guys see the Cybertruck explosion?
I did. I saw
Yeah, I
it
saw
on
that
Twitter.
I laughed my ass
I saw
off.
that.
It was intentional, I think. They
I
said.
saw somebody recreate it in Fortnite. That was the first thing that happened. in the
That is my
24 hours.
favorite clip from the Connor Eats Pants stream. Was Elon Musk didn't know how to get, or sorry,
Adrian.
Adrian.
Adrian Dittman.
He didn't know how to get out of the car. He was like, "Well, can this thing explode?" And Connor, without missing a beat, was like, "Yeah." And apparently Cybertrucks can too.
Yeah.
I fucking love him.
He was correct.
Cybertrucks are the most ugly vehicle. It's disgusting.
True.
Makes
I
me sick.
actually like you see them in like when we first saw them. You know, the dude
They
fucking
just
threw
look
the
like a
rock at
brick.
the window.
In the
On
wild?
wheels.
In the wild, yeah. Have you seen one in the wild?
Yeah, they don't.
I have.
They look
It's
like.
actually worse in person.
Yeah,
Like
it's really bad.
every
It just looks like fake when you see it. It's really funny.
It looks
It's
like
like a
somebody.
fucking
It looks like
prop.
somebody made it in like a 3D printer.
Yeah, because they did. The free printer just costs more than your fucking livelihood.
But you know what's funny is it's even more unsafe than the usual car because it won't crunch
doesn't have a
together.
crumple zone. There's no crumple zone.
So you're just taking that full impact.
Okay,
Did you,
so
okay, hold on. Sidetrack. Did you see that there were certain like people who were voting to not have women crash test dummies
Yeah.
because women and men have different body like weight
Yeah,
distributions.
Yeah.
They're like,
Well, they should
Well, what do we need women ones for? Just put the men in there.
Well, women aren't real, so.
That's true.
They don't
Thank
poop
you,
either.
Jay. Thank you, Jay.
It's just in.
Yeah.
Women do not poop.
I believe
I think I'm spitting. So.
I'm doing great things right
Oh my
now.
God, guys, there's Bigfoot.
Speaking of
Oh
women,
my God.
I love abortions. I have an abortion.
Yay,
I went to
yay.
Google. This was a good bit that I had. Thank you. Thank you.
No, also one time, you know what? I'll tell that story when
Rude.
I went on Google and I was like, how do I maximize my abortions per day? Okay, Google, how many abortions can I get per month? How many per year? You know, like I was trying to ask it questions like that so it would, you know, cater to my liking, to my algorithm.
yeah, it's because you're just like. You're
I
so-
love
you're
abortions.
so
I have an
Is that your gooning?
with abortions.
Like you're 6'2", dude. Like
Yeah.
thank you for letting me that Ferrari.
Yeah, no, it's not like that. It's not like I want to have the abortion. How do
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
yeah,
as many
yeah, I get
abortions
it.
as possible every day? I get a high from it. I love
Yeah.
abortion.
he's actually such a nice guy. He loves
I'm-
abortion and
I'm not
I
pro-choice
wouldn't
or pro-life. I'm pro-abortion.
Right,
I want
right.
everyone to have an abortion. At me every single day. How many abortions can I have every day? Is the question.
and he sticks to that so much that that actually
It's actually affected like our friendship.
yeah.
Because like every time
This is actually an
every,
intervention about my
every,
abortion.
yeah, no, every time we join
You
call, he's
started
like,
your own intervention.
every time we join call, he's like, David, did you get an abortion yet? Ethan, I need you to get an abortion.
I want to get you boy pregnant so we can have you a boy abortion.
Boy abortion?
So-
an abortion.
An abortion.
I was once having a very good, positive, amazing day,
Oh.
and I called Nathan,
Mhm.
or either that or he
Oh,
called
no.
me, and I was having a really good day, and then
Oh, no.
he goes, he knows what I'm gonna say. So one of us answers, you know, and I'm like, yo, today was so good, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And he goes, my girlfriend's pregnant. And I thought he was serious. And
I went along with it. He's like, oh. Oh,
I
fuck.
was like,
I was like, what do I do, bro? I was like, I'm fucking with you. But I actually wasn't lying. We had an abortion.
and then he had an abortion.
Yes, I had an
That's where it all
abortion.
started.
Yeah.
Yeah. She has an abortion, I have an abortion, we go back and forth,
Yeah.
you know.
It's
It's easier to get boy pregnant, so it's just more convenient for me to have the abortion.
It's like seahorses.
Exactly. But I don't carry them for very long. It's just like
So-
right
so
out.
yeah.
It's usually like a one and done. You
It's like
you can
that.
recognize pretty quick because
You can actually-
just like a full next day.
Yeah, and
Right.
you actually have a higher chance of having twins, so you can go quickly.
You just used to.
Right out of my fallopian
So yeah,
tubes.
Nathan actually started using heroin, the code word for heroin being
What? Abortion.
abortion.
I kind of wanted to have that segment. I
So
wanted
yeah,
to
no, he's
bring awareness.
actively using, it's actually
He's-
really bad.
It's really bad for him. We found used needles in his
So-
closet today.
No, that's not how that works. I have a vacuum cleaner. But it's like a small.
That's how you do the
specialized-
abortions,
Yes.
the vacuum.
And there's nothing funny about abortion.
I'm not laughing. So. I am.
I'm not laughing.
I'm not laughing.
Yummy.
Like, honestly, sick.
No.
I don't think it's a problem. Anyway, let's move
Yeah.
on, guys. Game Awards. Me and Ethan have beef. We beefed on Twitter.
What?
We beefed on Twitter. We did. We
oh
did.
Oh, I remember
Very
you
much
bitched
not
me
mad.
about the beef.
yeah, I did.
No, because the fighting games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they nominated fighting games, and they didn't nominate. They nominated one good. Multiversus won. We both agreed that shouldn't have won, right? Obviously, that was like the worst pick.
But they added,
But
they added
Scooby-Doo.
the hot vampire.
I think that Under Night should have been nominated, and I think that Rivals of Aether 2 should have been nominated.
I think they should have nominated Final Fantasy Freddy's 4.
Yes, that's exactly right. But
Mhm.
yeah, I don't think Sparking Zero deserved to win. But
I don't know.
I also-
I'm just,
speaking-
I always think I was literally like, it's just it's a popularity contest.
yeah, I don't
It's
think
like,
it should
it's
be
like,
that
it's like
way.
it's like the All-Star game for the NBA. Like that's a popularity contest. It's
Okay.
not based on like.
I
who's
kinda
the
wish
best
it was
player.
both. Is my feelings about
Yeah.
it. I wish, because like the Steam Awards, that's like a popularity
Yeah, no,
contest
that's-
most of the time,
yeah.
right? I wish that the Game Awards were picked by committee, and it was like, hey, what are like the real best games of the year? Because honestly, I think Balatro might have had a chance at Game of the
Well,
Year.
like, yeah, no, absolutely. But like it's the same thing with like, the NBA and like NFL. Like it's a popularity contest.
I just don't think that's how it should be.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Because like Travis Kelce is not one of the best tight ends this year.
Yeah. I think it's incredible that he's still playing at the level he is at the age he is, but 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to go down as a top 5 tight end. 100%.
Probably.
Shout out Travis Kelce. I don't hate him. I don't hate the Chiefs. You know, go back to that a little bit. I don't, because we could have the Patriots or the Buccaneers.
Yeah, but I'd rather see like somebody funny, like just come.
No, 100%. But if you had to pick between the two dynasties, those two,
I
even
think-
like Steelers fans are miserable. Like I'm fine. You know, I never had a problem with Kansas City before. I don't really have a problem with them now. I like Patrick Mahomes. I don't like their kicker. Their kicker is a fucking piece of shit. They got a couple pieces of shit in there. But I like Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelce's fine. I know he's dating Taylor Swift and that sucks. Like,
Yeah. God
like,
bless it.
he's
God bless
fine.
his soul.
There's nothing really super wrong with him. You know, and also, like, when you watch Tom Brady play, he was kind of boring. Like, Patrick Mahomes, like, he does make those superstar plays. Like,
Yeah.
he's fucking, like,
My-
diving and doing this
My
shit.
issues.
Like,
My
okay.
issues completely stem from the announcers.
Okay.
That's why I like Chiefs. The announcers.
Yeah, but that's not their
Because
fault.
like,
Well, but,
yes, it is.
But I feel
Well,
like,
like the Chiefs
well,
themselves.
yeah, no, it's not their fault. But like, it just
I
makes
just- I don't
it
listen
makes
to
it
it with that.
annoying to watch any game.
I just hate
involving
them anyway because there's fucking, like, what's his name, man? Cowboys. Tony Romo. I
Yeah.
fucking hate his ass.
Like,
I feel
it's-
like that. I feel like if any team were to just end up as the top team, everyone would hate them.
Yeah, I just don't feel that way about that.
Well, like,
though.
because we see people are already.
I think it would
putting on the
transfer,
Lions.
like, because it was the Patriots, and now it's like really the Chiefs that
Well, like,
everyone
people-
hates.
People are
already-
rooting for the Lions, too.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
yeah, but
I'm
they're,
saying
turning
like
on the Lions. There are people who are
the
turned
superstar
on.
teams, quote unquote, people like hate.
Yeah.
And I feel like it doesn't matter what
Unless
team
you're the
it is.
Cowboys, because everybody outside of Texas already
I-
fucking
look-
hates you.
I have my team, but I'll also root for other teams in a way that, like,
Oh yeah.
you
Like,
know,
like I'm shocker. I'm a Browns fan, but I fucking love the Chargers.
I'm a big fan of Lamar Jackson and what he's
I
doing
love the
right now.
Chargers, and I
Yeah.
love the Lions.
A lot of times for me, it's players.
Mhm.
I'm a big fan of Lamar Jackson. I'm a fan of what Patrick Mahomes is doing
Big
right
fan
now.
of Josh Allen. Big fan of Justin Herbert.
Absolutely. Joe Burrow, hopefully he comes back. I think he went to school at LSU. Hopefully he goes to the Saints at some point in his career.
Big
That'd
fan of
be cool.
Jaden Daniels. I think Jaden Daniels
Absolutely.
is fucking fantastic.
Yeah, 100%. That's where that comes from a little bit with the Chiefs. Is I like Patrick Mahomes. I liked what's his name? I like Kareem Hunt when he was there. Obviously, there's some bullshit with him, but I liked him when he was there. He's still there.
He's-
Didn't he
just
came
came
back?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Players to root for. Absolutely. Kadarius Toney. Famous Chief.
And he's a famous Brown now. He's
I
on the
feel
Browns.
terrible for him, man.
I don't.
No, because he's very talented. I do think he's very talented. I think that he has a work ethic problem.
He's all right.
He's so fast and like he can make a move, but like he has concentration problems.
I want to talk about Jerry Jeudy.
I talk about Jerry Jeudy a little bit.
I fucking love Jerry Jeudy. Like unironically.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, 100%.
coming
You know
from
what
that-
I said though? I said when they picked him up, I was like, they're putting a lot into him. He has to work big time. You know,
He
like
did.
he did absolutely. They
He's-
took a risk. It was a good move by the GM. That he knew what he
He's,
had.
I think he's on the Pro Bowl this year. He had
Yeah.
1,000 yards. in his
Absolutely.
career
Yeah.
With fucking Jameis Winston throwing him.
Well, to be fair, Jameis Winston will get you yards.
Jameis Winston
Will get you interceptions, but he'll get you yards too.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like he's a guy. He'll get you yards 100%. Deshaun Watson, not exactly. I mean, there's no upside.
I want two things out of this draft.
Mhm.
Another quarterback,
Okay.
or
Who would you want though?
I don't want Shador.
I don't either.
I think he.
I
I think
dude,
he
I'd love him if he dropped to like the 4th round, but he's
Oh, yeah,
just
no,
not.
absolutely. I think he.
He's
most
too.
he
His
drop-
draft stock is too high.
Most he drop is like early second, late first. but I don't like him. I think he has a weak ass arm. I think he's got a noodle.
I think
arm.
he even has a chance in the NFL. I think we haven't seen enough, but
Do you
100%.
call him a doodle arm?
Noodle arm.
Oh, noodle.
He doesn't have an arm.
But they say that about people when they end up succeeding.
I
for a
think
long time.
I genuinely, if he drops like the third round or something, Drew Aller from Penn State. I think he'd be a great fit for the Browns.
I think
He's a hometown kid. I think they could just take the risk on him.
I think the Browns should give a call about J.J. McCarthy.
That's what I told my dad. I was like,
I think-
they need to call about him or
Give him a
try and
shot.
get Kirk Cousins.
We'll see about that. I mean,
because-
I saw him all year. He looks like he's running out of gas. Maybe
Well, that's what the Browns need, though, a pocket passer.
that's true. But
That's-
I wonder
that's
how
like-
long.
That's Stefanski offense.
Well, I mean, like he's running out of gas. Like he looks like he's phoning it in.
Oh,
on the
absolutely.
plays.
Well, I want them to at least make an option on because he probably take the minimum since.
I think they
Falcons
just
are
need to
paying
blow it
salary.
up. Unfortunately, I think
I
they.
don't think so. They went 11-6 last year.
Well, I know,
the person
but-
they need to blow up and kill is Deshaun Watson. let's
Well,
let's be
that's the
real
problem
here.
is that they're locked into that contract, and guys are always getting older. And Myles Garrett, I mean, he wants to compete now.
Yeah.
You know, what do you do with that? I mean, that's the only problem with blowing up is you don't want to lose like a generational talent like him.
Yeah.
100%.
How do you guys feel about Luigi Mangione?
You should wait until the other camera gets installed before you get into that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck's
Oh well,
happening.
yeah, we could wait for it.
I don't have any strong opinions.
Windows
actually.
updated. It's not accepting
I think-
my Thunderbolt stuff for some reason.
I think that it's been a net positive on society, 100%.
Well, hold on.
think
I was gonna go back to football until he's ready.
Oh, I'm almost
I agree,
ready.
but I was gonna say that for our draft, I kind of just want more. Like, I want a better secondary.
We need to fix our lineman issue.
You got Zach Vaughn, right? Who else do you have on the line?
Cooper DeJean.
Linebackers. Yeah, they got a good secondary. I feel like.
Well,
Well, like
they-
where specifically are you plugging and playing? Do you need a starter? Do you need developed? Like, what do you want?
Like you guys have.
No, I
Slay,
love
right?
Cooper DeJean, but like,
Who do you want to develop then? Is the
Um,
question. Because
well-
I think you got starters right now.
no, we have good starters.
You want
Yeah,
You want depth?
So I mean, yeah,
but I want good backups too.
In a way,
That's what I mean.
Yes,
Good
in a way,
backups for
I
those
think that if you're
players.
the Eagles, you trade down and try to get more force fits, try to get more guys to try out. I feel like that's what I would do. If you're a great team like that and you got guys that are young, I mean, also, to be honest,
The prime has
So
fallen.
Jamie just knocked over about like 3 dozen balls of prime.
Well, that's okay.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I believe in Jalen Hurts enough, but I do think that because their team is so talented, but I think that guys are going to get older and you're going to start losing guys, and I think that Jalen Hurts is going to be a weakness. I think he's a weakness right now. I don't think he's a top 10 guy in the league at the quarterback position. I think there's no question he's not. I mean, Kaz doesn't think so, but that's ridiculous. He's not top 10.
He's not.
He's like,
And I think a top 10 guy, a lot of times, at the quarterback position wins the Super Bowl.
Like if
What
you,
does it take to be a
in
top
my
10?
opinion,
What does it take to be a top 10 guy? You have to be able to make special plays in special moments.
like I think if you put
but he's definitely done that, like a
A
lot.
lot of times it's the other guy making the special play.
like if you put
And
Josh
his
Allen,
line-
fucking Justin Herbert, any like Joe
You
Burrow
plug
on
and play
that
some of
team,
those guys. Yeah,
you're
it's like
going
16 up.
undefeated.
Yeah.
He's not as like fast as he could be. But
I'm not saying he's bad. I think he's like probably like 11 or 12. Like I don't think he's like way outside, like terrible, but he's not top 10. And I think that top 10's like special. I mean, it's something that you've seen. I also think quarterback as a position is actually weaker than it was like 10 years ago, which
No,
is so
absolutely.
interesting. 100%.
Because like you've only got like 5 guys that would have been like even like remotely close to people like Drew
Yeah.
Brees or Tom Brady back then.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
Philip Rivers, Peyton Manning,
Peyton,
a couple of those guys. Even Aaron Rodgers at the time, right?
Like the only people who probably crack that are like Lamar, Josh.
Joe Burrow, I think, is special
Burrow.
too. Yeah. There's probably like 5 guys that I put there. Yeah, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson. And there's a couple of those guys that are on the come up. I mean, give CJ Stroud some time. I honestly give Caleb Williams some time. He looks like a good leader to me. I believe in him. He paints his nails though. So yeah, no, I was just
Why would I not like him?
no, I was just about to move on.
After
my
got that
segment.
camera working.
David doesn't like queer people.
Blow it all up.
What?
Absolutely. Blow it all up for the Saints. Get rid of everybody and rebuild because you got Cameron Jordan aging. You got fucking Demario Davis aging, some of the best defensive players in the NFC for a long time. They traded Marshawn Lattimore. They need to get rid of everything. They need to let Derek Carr go. I wouldn't even draft a quarterback at this point. I think you just ride out. You either ride out Derek Carr or you ride out Spencer Rattler, and then you move on.
So,
what
camera's working.
Thanks, Jamie.
The thing is, it's analog.
That's okay, Jamie.
What does this mean?
It means you're 480p.
As it should be.
Let me take a look.
Let's talk about Luigi. Let's take a look.
Wait, move around a little bit. Oh, you know what? It's fine. I actually kind of like it.
I love quality.
I think
My pants are still off.
when you have a guy that brings people together,
So, I'm just
like-
updating.
like like Mangione did, he's bringing the right and the left to recognize who the enemy is. I mean, the enemy of the working class is these corporations. Absolutely, it's ridiculous. It's clear and it's obvious, and you
You're
know
the enemy.
the right sometimes doesn't always see that, but you know.
I'm the lower middle class.
I just think that
I think even the left sometimes doesn't see that. You know, liberals, 100%.
when I was gonna have that conversation about it with my mom because I saw she was watching something about it. At first, I was like, actually, I'm not gonna have this conversation with you because like I assumed that it would make me seem like
Crazy.
right. Like,
Well, I don't think.
but the way I explained it to her was better. It was like we're not like sympathizing with a murderer. We're not like justifying murder. We're just
it's a
saying
net positive on society.
yeah, right. What he
Sometimes-
did, it was like
Unfortunately, that's it sucks.
the guy
it
that
had
got
to go
killed
down
in that
way.
situation was the one.
In a
killing
perfect
more people.
world,
So
perfect things happen. We're not in a perfect world, and a perfect thing didn't happen. But it was a thing that moved the needle.
sometimes, like, there have been so many historic events that did that
Yeah.
were like just a murder.
100%.
Sometimes it makes change.
Yeah,
It's
like-
not something
Yeah, and
that like
sometimes
like
the
9/11
incident,
don't.
yeah, and sometimes the incident happens and they put a parking lot over it.
No, I mean that's the thing about like even something like 9/11 is like it is about an ideological shift. We're so
Right.
as a country.
There's people that think it's a tragedy, but they're also grateful for it in a way.
How the fuck did you go from Goon Caves to Luigi?
No, I don't even want to. Not about
Something you're
9/11.
doing.
I mean, I'm not grateful for 9/11 in any way. I think that it was a
I know
horrible
one person
event.
who is.
That
Well, I
was
mean, like
weaponized.
security reasons. And,
Weapon. Well, it was weaponized by the American government to be racist towards.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
absolutely.
people in the
And
Middle
even
East.
schools.
Absolutely, and that's something you see at schools and you see it on a local level.
Well, like, I think like my dad, like, because he was popping during that time.
Yeah.
You know, like even now, like during the Israel Palestine stuff, like I can't talk to him about that stuff because he
Absolutely.
holds so much fucking hate.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Even, my parents, they'll say we were just so together. We were so together after 9/11. It's like, against what?
Against
Again-
a third world country.
Yes, absolutely. Who really?
Like,
And it's scary. Absolutely.
like I think my dad's still looking at like Israel as like that, like they're a third world country, like trying to get their home back.
Yeah.
But that's completely.
Well, I think it's
opposite,
yeah.
you know?
It's completely. People will be like, oh, people that live in Africa in huts or whatever. Like, if you really look at Africa, it's not fucking.
Yeah, they've got like houses.
Yes,
Chill.
it's not caveman. I mean, there's poor people in
Yeah,
Africa.
right.
There's poor people in the U.S.
But that's what they like
living
to
on the fucking
glamorize.
street.
They love to glamorize that.
Absolutely.
Because
So,
they like the people in the U.S. like to paint themselves as the bigger people.
Absolutely.
Like they look at North Korean people. They're like Kim Jong over there is fucking treating them.
Yeah, at least we live here, which we are fortunate to not live.
Yeah.
But it could be better. It's like it can, both can be true, 100%. So
Like,
yeah, it's a complicated
every
topic.
place
I
has
don't-
the shit.
I don't think it's bad for someone in a better spot to complain about what they don't have yet,
Sure.
and still believe that those two people should be at the same spot as a human.
Mm.
Because it's like, why put down the person that has a little bit of a better life just because they also have problems, but maybe they're not as bad as...
I agree to an extent, but I think once you get to the billionaire point, the 100 billionaire, millionaire
that's
point,
different. Yeah,
you.
I mean, like middle class to like.
I think
really
even if
poor.
you're, I think you should be allowed to be a millionaire. I think you should be allowed to be a multimillionaire. But I think once you get to the hundreds of millions number, I mean, what do you feasibly spend at that point?
Yeah.
right? It's
No, that's
unique.
different for sure. Yeah.
100%, right? It's like a millionaire is like a small business owner that worked their ass off, and let's say, because they're not every,
Nepotism's a
Right.
thing.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Mr. Emerald Mine.
Same thing. Oh, the farmers. People think about farmers now, man. It is not a guy with his pitchfork. It's a fucking it's a
It's a
corporate
man
thing.
with an automated fucking.
It's not one man
Yeah.
even. It's a force. It's a fucking it is not. There's not those farmers nowadays they are trying to penny pinch too, 100%. And there's gonna be a guy with a fucking coop of chickens and he's selling at the local market. I'm not saying that doesn't exist, but 100%. It's
Love those guys. Keep that going.
Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
I love my $1 milk.
Yeah, 100%. Complicated topic. I think everybody here is right because they all agree with me.
Except for David.
Speaking of corporations,
Healthcare is a human right.
speaking of corporations and terrible
Why are
people,
you
and all
saying
that.
that?
I like to
I
stand.
thought you were
up
gonna
and-
flash us.
like, yes,
you're
we have
getting right in front of the
corporations.
I was
camera.
trying to-
Whoa.
Big corporations,
some
you're
fear.
all under arrest.
Okay.
You guys seen
So
Squid
I've actually
Game
been
2?
wearing a wire.
I'm
this
actually
entire time.
in the middle of it.
Talk to me about Squid Game and Squid Game 2.
Did you just lose your voice?
It's,
You know about it though,
It's a season.
It's squid.
I don't think it's as good as the first,
obviously.
but
I haven't
there's some
finished it.
really
I'm
good
trying to
parts.
get to watch it.
How far? Okay, how many episodes?
I'm like
are
I'm like episode 5,
Of first season?
second.
Oh man,
there?
it's,
Have you watched it?
You're not halfway through. You're almost done.
You
It's-
care.
No, I'm saying halfway through with that season. I think.
Yeah, but
My
that's what I'm
girlfriend wants me
saying.
to watch
How
it,
many
though.
episodes are there?
7 in the second season.
Oh.
Yeah. There's it's bad.
So have you gone to the scene with the fork?
No,
I'm sure
Is
I
that
would
not-
know if.
Is that not or like the
I think it's like
very-
episode 6.
I don't think I could check exactly where I am.
Okay, I'm trying to think what I can and can't talk to you about.
It's such a not.
What do you think of probably my?
I think they just played the carousel game.
I think
Okay,
for me,
okay, good.
I mean, it's ironic, right? Because there's so many memes about it. But I think when you're doing a show about like an oligarchy and corporatism and all this shit, you should lean towards like the 1984 look of it, where maybe
When
there's
does-
government
what time
involvement.
Does it take place like current time or
Yeah, I'm saying the book.
Is that a
Okay,
leak
yeah.
or no?
what?
Well, I thought that was a
David
leak.
Well,
What do you mean?
I'm gonna assume everyone's read 1984. Spoilers for that book, I guess. But at the end, they've been this entire time they've been hiding from the government and trying to live freely, and the whole time they've been watched and they've been figured out for a long time, and they're trying to study them and see what they're doing, and then they bust in and shut everything down and take back control of these individual people. And I think with Squid Games, especially in South Korea, where there's cameras everywhere, and it's such a more advanced society, right, than most. I think you should lean into that. That there's billions and billions and billions of dollars going into the Squid Games, and
Well,
it is hopeless.
I think also what makes this second season feel kind of weird is the Mr. Beast stuff, because that shit feels so fucking dystopian.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Because it's really
disgusting.
happening, absolutely.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's ironic that it inspired that.
Because in Squid Game you can you get attached to certain characters because they give you backstories.
It
and
is
stuff.
just a Mr.
But
Beast
in,
video.
That's
But,
also another
in,
reason
like,
why
Mr.
it did so badly, I think.
But in Beast games, there's no connection. They're just
Oh, he
they're
ruined
just
it.
firing
Dude,
people off.
absolutely.
The moral of these stories should be that an individual person, unfortunately, does not have influence. You cannot go in as Gihan and fucking topple the government. It has to be an ideological shift. And I think that is what, if you want them to win, the people to win, that is how it should be done. It shouldn't be Gihan fucking going in and paying people and being the fucking Rambo and trying to take down the Squid Game bullshit. That's not how. It's ridiculous to me. If he does succeed, if he doesn't succeed, where does the story go? That's the problem, right? It's you've spent so much time on this character, and he's gonna go in, he's gonna pay these people off and use his resources, and it's kind of cool. And there's some scenes there's one where he's searching for the Squid Games again, and I've loved the recruiter. His character's great, I think. where he's like, I found out that this was for me. I killed people. I killed my dad, and I realized this was for me. I love that shit. The Recruiter's a great character, and even like the ideological, like the Russian roulette, when he's like, if you do this right now, if you shoot me right now, your ideals are whack and bogus. If you shoot yourself right now, your ideals, win, right? At least in my eyes, and that's what it's about. It's a battle of ideologies. That is what Squid Game is about.
It's like Pokemon Black and White.
Exactly. No, but genuinely, I wish that there was more of a focus on that, because that should be the thematic. I mean, that is a thematic through line, but I wish that it was more enunciated.
Sorry to get sidetracked, but Pokemon Black and White are like the greatest games.
It's a beautiful game. It is
They're
really
fucking
good.
awesome.
Well, yeah,
I just
Squid Game, Pokemon Black and White, it's the same thing.
I mean, actually though, like, because Pokemon Black and White is literally just about truth and ideals, like which one's stronger.
Yeah, what's Squid Game about? Truth, ideals, and money.
I hope that they do go that way. I do think it's not possible at this point. I think maybe Gihan comes up and he gives a big speech, but I would like if he slowly shifted the public consensus of what we understand, and even maybe look at, like, maybe the Squid Games become legal in South Korea, and then everyone starts watching it, and that's like a thing. That would be.
It's like the Purge.
Well, it would be kind of like a tongue-in-cheek reference to the fact of the Beast Games and the Squid Games that Netflix did, right? And everyone accepted it. They thought, even the creator of Squid Games is like, this is ridiculous, you have to hide it. But it's like, oh, no, you really don't. Like, you can treat these people like shit, and obviously not kill them.
I mean, what's the one fucking movie that Arnold Schwarzenegger did?
Terminator?
Running Man, that's it. Terminator. I mean, yeah.
Terminator 2.
But that's literally what Running Man is.
Yeah.
Like, it's a fucking deaf competition that the public literally just, like, votes on, like,
Hunger
bets
Games?
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Hunger Games or Running Man.
Yeah.
I said this.
Fortnite?
I said this back when Squid Game fucking shut the fuck up. I said this when Squid Game first came out. It's a matter of time before all that shit becomes a reality. And Beast Games is literally the next step.
It's so
Yeah.
dystopian. It feels so disgusting.
Yeah. Hyper-capitalists just feel gross.
Yeah,
I feel
you
like
know-
dude, their face fucking twists like the Grinch, bro, with Mr. Beast. Like, they just
Like,
end up
I-
gross.
I-
They're like fucking Elon
the
Musk
day that
looking like a
all that
walrus.
shit came out about Mr. Beast, I was like, I knew I had a reason to dislike the fucker.
Yeah. Well, yeah, absolutely.
Well, at first, when it came to the
That's Elon Musk on the beach watching it.
when it came to like the
You said on the beat.
I forget her name, but when it came to
Ava Chris Tyson?
yeah. Obviously, I wasn't like.
I was happy there was a
fuck
trans
him.
character, by the way, in Squid Game season 2.
She's,
I thought
oh,
that was
yeah,
done
she's
well.
my
that
second
is
favorite
sick.
character.
I thought it was done well.
But
Never gets the first.
I didn't feel like he was in the wrong at all for defending, his friend.
No.
But then more stuff came out, and I was like, oh.
I still am hesitant with. I don't know enough information.
Question from Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie.
Didn't because a lot of the dislike mainly came up when Dogpack made his videos.
Yes.
Wasn't a lot of that like either disproven or was just kind of
I
like
believe
really
that.
stupid? Like
Yeah.
let's just say some of his videos were fake.
No,
Who
but
really
he did
cares,
do like a
to be
legal
honest?
gambling.
I agree, but to me, I always didn't like him.
Just to be clear, I
didn't
don't
move
like
me.
him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
It didn't move the needle for me, but I think once again it's an ideological shift, right? It's like a lot of people don't like Mr. Beast because of that, and it's the Luigi Mangione thing, 100%. Like, I don't think those videos. A lot of times these fucking video essayists come out, they do shitty, poorly researched videos, and sometimes they take down people that maybe don't need it. Take them down. By the way, Mr. Beast is fine, but the ideological shift of like people don't like Mr. Beast as much because of that, and it's like that's probably a net positive, right? Like he is a bad person. He is doing bad things. He is like
Wait, Mr. Beast is?
100%.
Yeah, he's completely ego-driven. It's like obvious.
Well, but like
he does good shit like the
this
fucking
isn't me
Ranch,
defending
really,
him.
but-
I'm just like, what
he
bad
just wants to put it
thing
on
did
camera.
he
That's
do?
like the-
Because when I heard about him doing like the eye thing, for example,
Yeah.
like hearing the blindness, a lot of those people were probably going to get the surgery eventually.
Yeah.
Because that's the people who he pulled 6
Yeah.
months versus 2 weeks from now kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
But when that happened, I heard a lot of like left-leaning people like hate Mr. Beast for that. and when Chris came out as Ava, a lot of like right wingers went after Mr. Beast like that.
No, I respect that.
And I'm just sort of like, what bad thing has he actually done that's just not internet clout related?
No,
Well-
the eye thing was people just getting really pissy. Well, first at
Well, 'cause he wanted to
him
put it
doing it
on
because like,
camera,
oh, a
that's
powerful
like-
person doing powerful shit, but it's also like fucking. I know how San's take on was like, this pisses me off because why do we have to have a fucking multi-millionaire do this shit for us?
Well, yeah. That's
Why is that what it has to
fair
come
point,
to? Like,
but-
why
I
can't they
think-
just why can't they just have the surgery? Why do we have to get Mr. Beast to record it and make money off of it for it
Right.
to happen?
That's my issue with
I
it.
inherently
Sure,
don't
it's a
like.
good thing. But
I inherently don't like hyper-capitalists. I don't like that a lot of people from the Beast games came out and said that they weren't treated super well. And his other...
Yeah.
That, to me, was the big thing.
I actually blame Amazon more for that one.
Not just the Beast games, by
Yeah.
the way. I will, and I'll blame him, as far as back...
The same kind of thing with a
He
bunch
cuts
of
corners.
YouTubers.
He cuts
Like
corners,
a bunch
and...
of YouTubers said that they weren't even going water.
Absolutely,
Like,
absolutely.
they
He
bring
doesn't
their own drinks.
prioritize people. He prioritizes the money line. That's where my
Okay.
issue with him comes in. I don't know. And
This is not me attacking. I
No, I agree.
Yeah,
Like,
discourse.
I just hear
important
a lot
aspect
of like attack on Mr. Beast, and I too have attacked him and have also defended
You
him.
made multiple videos on the motherfucker.
yeah.
And I'm just sort of like, because my main beef with him was the Lunchly stuff, because him, Logan Paul, KSI marketed it as it's a healthier alternative, but to me, that's just saying Fritos are healthier than Gushers, so you should eat Fritos. Yes,
Yeah.
Fritos are healthier than Gushers, but just because you're eating a shit ton of Fritos, it's still not healthy.
Yeah.
That's like the only
Well, he's-
like beef
money
I
line.
truly have with Mr. Beast, other than his ego, like, because I hate his ego.
Well, it's also the people he works with. Because, like,
Well, he's got yes men all around him. He's like, I
him
want all the
teaming
money.
up with KSI and Logan Paul is kind of
I don't like either of those people. I've
Well,
never
no,
liked
it
KSI
started
either,
with them
man.
too, and then they were like, "Oh, we're both super famous YouTubers. Let's get like Mr. Beast on
But
too."
that's
And then next thing you know, they're gonna
gonna
recruit someone else, and it's like they're
Because
just making a team.
Like, my point is, Mr. Beast could have been like, no, like, not gonna do it. But he accepted because he saw the money,
Mhm.
and he doesn't care about public perception of people. Because,
Yeah.
like, nobody fucking likes Logan Paul unless you're like 5.
Well, I mean, a lot of people, and I understand to a degree why people like KSI is because he brought up a lot of other people, and on an individual level, like, a lot of people owe them their
I think
careers.
he's a shitty person too.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But, well, I'm saying I get
Because, like,
why
there's
people
this-
like him because,
Yeah.
a lot of behind
Have
the scenes.
Have you guys heard like some of the stories of
Oh,
like
yeah.
forcing women to get like abortions?
Yeah.
With KSI?
Yeah.
Oh, terrible. Absolutely.
Terrible
He's
fucker.
terrible.
I think
Logan's
there's
terrible.
3. One is low-key confirmed because they were like bought out, well, quote unquote, like hush money.
Like Conor McGregor.
Yeah. And then there were 2 situations with this is I don't know much about British YouTube. These are all British
They're very
YouTubers.
tight-knit.
They this was back in 2015, and one happened late 2015. The other one came out in 2016 when they were all doing their rap battles against one another. I think one of them dropped that KSI possibly, we could censor words, raped someone
Yeah.
in like
Oh, I
in
think
like
it was-
Britain.
I think it was Road to Shaw.
That name
He
does
actually
sound
fucking
familiar.
went in on him.
But and then like abortions were involved, where like he had to he forced her because she wanted to keep it, and he was like, oh hell nah.
I think that was in Road to Shaw's because he's the only one who actually like went in on KSI for leaving the Sidemen for a bit.
Yeah. But a lot of them got right back with him because, they, like I said, they owed him their careers
Yeah.
and stole their morals away in a way, right? Because I was in on that too, man. I was into FIFA. I was into that shit. I was into British YouTube.
Well, that unironically gave birth to Quadeca too, which is really funny.
Yeah. Well,
Quad did.
Yeah, 100%. Like a lot of those.
Quad did.
That's what happens. 100%.
I love Quadeca too. He's my number 2 white boy.
He's
I'm
number
glad.
1.
Just have a list somewhere.
Like,
A lot of white people
Yeah.
in his list. In that list.
I'm just saying those are my
Curious.
favorite white
Where am I?
boys.
Curious that your list of favorite
I rank
white
above
people are all white
Where am
people.
I?
Curious.
Well, I would have to constitute what's before, you know?
You mean what's before? Where am I on your list?
I'm not sure. It's just in
Realize
my
Quadeca's never done anything for you. I've done plenty for you, motherfucker.
Damn straight.
What's Quedeca done for you?
He's made me feel things. That's about it.
Yeah, so have I.
I made you feel things the way I look in your eyes.
I made you feel things last night.
We've all made you feel things. Quedeca, never been physical.
Speaking of something that made me feel things, dude, we all love Cartoon Network here, right? We have a special place in our heart for it.
Oh god, I'm scared.
Well, I want to talk about a couple things actually. Like recently, a lot of shows have been going off of streaming services. Their streaming service went down. The archive went down for Cartoon Network, and things have been bad. It sucks. It's kind of contributing to like this dead internet thing, right? Where a lot of things are disappearing and it's replaced by nonsense. I mean, literally, right? Like it's not like, oh, like, well, this is trashy TV. It's like this is literally nonsense. It's literally AI bots saying nothing.
Is that the dead internet theory?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like just bots are
That like the
everywhere?
majority of the internet.
Well, that's
is
why
just, like
I even
AI
name dropped
bots.
that. Yeah, absolutely.
Aren't people's goal with Meta like have kids in the Meta universe to create meta humans or something?
It's
Yeah,
insanity.
yeah, and the one's gonna be Grok.
Yeah, one of them's gonna be Grok and XA.
Grok and Grok 2.
Baby Grok.
Baby Grok.
Baby Grok. Baby Grok and Livy Dunn.
I definitely, there's a little emotion for me because I've been watching.
I grew up on Cartoon Network.
Absolutely. I was watching even Clarence recently.
I liked Cartoon Network way more than I liked Nickelodeon.
Absolutely.
Clarence.
There's so much love put into those shows. I mean, Clarence is one of those that I think.
Like my favorite ones growing up were Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Yeah.
I watched so much Flapjack.
Yeah.
Like
Regular
I
show
watched,
Adventure Time.
like,
Gumball.
Oh yeah.
Eddie's
Yeah,
on
that
the
was fire.
CEO list.
Oh.
like Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids. Dude, that
Yeah.
was my shit.
That's why I kind of want to. We Bear Bears. I was going to talk about Clarence because I think that even is like one of the shittier shows people say, and I fucking love Clarence. I think it's amazing. I
Uncle
think.
Grandpa was funny.
Yeah. Well.
I liked when the Uncle Grandpa creator found out that it got canceled. He posted a picture of Uncle Grandpa with a gun in his mouth on Twitter.
Jamie, pull it up.
So that was,
up.
that was
What am I pulling up?
Uncle Grandpa with a gun in his
gun
mouth.
So the
Gun
day
in
that
his mouth.
the day that the creator
I'll be right
of
back.
Uncle Grandpa found out that the show was canceled and being pulled from Cartoon Network,
Mhm.
he posted a doodle of Uncle Grandpa holding a Glock in his
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, wow, that is sad as shit. Oh, someone colored it.
So the day he found out, he posted that to
Colored
Twitter.
Yeah.
And it was great. It was really funny.
Do I have? Can I?
But like again, that was like a super brain rot show.
Yeah.
David.
I put it on the screen. There it is.
Chowder was another good one.
Yeah.
That was also like early brain rot.
Yeah, whatever it may be, right? I mean,
Yeah.
people are going back and
Yeah, Chowder was
reviewing
better.
and archiving Disney Channel, Nickelodeon. Not everybody liked the same thing, and there's different eras that people are into. But now it's like, because everybody would be like, "Oh, I watched SpongeBob," and now it's like, "Oh, did you watch this YouTuber?" And YouTube is such a big service that not everyone, Now it's like, oh, did you see Mr. Beast? Is like the only way that you're like everybody watched something a lot of times. There's a lot more clickiness in terms of just like the internet growing up in general, right? Did you watch that new Coco Melon episode? Well, do you have the streaming service for it? But everybody had cable for the most part.
Yeah, no, I
So that's
growing up, everyone I knew had like DirecTV.
yeah.
Ugly
We're-
cable box.
For a short amount of time in the history of the world, a lot of people, or at least in America, right, a lot of people were growing up on this very similar things, and I feel like that's
That's
that
kind
should
of
be-
lost that
yeah, it's shifting again.
because like
My
I
red 3DS XL.
like I'd go to school and me and my friends would talk about the new episode of fucking Pokemon that aired like right before we went to school.
Yeah, I mean, there were some things though. I mean, Call of Duty. Everybody plays Call of Duty. Everybody plays Fortnite for the most part, right? Everyone plays a new sports game. So there's some things. That's what I always say. When I was in sales, is like you got to learn football. You have to learn football because anybody can talk football to some extent.
Like even like grandmas who don't know a lot, you can just be like, "Go Buckeyes," and they'd be like, "Go
Yeah,
Buckeyes."
I know this guy that was on the
Yeah.
team or whatever. They always have some kind of story about it. 100%.
Like sports is unironically like probably the greatest connector in the U.S. right now. Because
Well, it's the greatest connector in the world.
Everybody's got a team.
Not
somewhere.
sports in general, if you want to say. Yeah, sports in general. I mean, soccer, football, hockey, rugby, whatever it may
You
be.
just want to put it. Oh, it's not gonna fit.
And
on
that's
the
what-
thing, right? You don't have a further cord.
It's hiding somewhere.
That's what I'll say about esports too. Is like I feel like it's that same kind of feeling for me. Is like that competitiveness. I don't know if you played any sports, Ethan. It probably would be a little hard to with. Did you play any sports? Yeah.
Yeah, I played soccer and football.
Yeah, that's sick. I played soccer. I played a little football. I played a little bit of other various things for a little bit, but esports brought that competitive drive
I don't
to
know
me.
if these are gonna work too well because these are from Dollar General.
Oh God.
I believe.
You're just gonna end up shaving my legs.
Yeah, probably.
No wonder you got these. I can shave my own legs.
I'm shaving for you.
Alright, that'll be cute.
It will be cute.
That'll be cute. But like, my nephew, dude, like he was like, I want to sign up for like soccer. Quit within the first day and was back in his room playing games all day, every day.
Yeah. Well, I think sometimes like those sports aren't for people, or the team aspect of it aren't for, because I did track, for example, and I was able to kind of like go and grind on my own and do what I wanted to do, and I liked that a lot. Or esports, I think that it gives people different options to be competitive. And so like I wouldn't necessarily judge like your nephew. Maybe there is something else for him. Maybe it wasn't soccer. Maybe it is football. Maybe it's not something physical.
He did football.
Yeah. Maybe it's not something physical though. Maybe it is. Maybe it's chess. Maybe it's esports. Maybe it's whatever. Right? Maybe it's Scrabble. No, but I mean seriously though, right? I mean not everybody's in competitiveness, but I think everybody can be competitive at something. Even if you don't want to be the best. I think it's a healthy way to take out that drive of like, that fucking like Elon Musk takes it up and he's like, I want to be richer than everyone else and like hoard money. And I think it's just such an unhealthy way.
It's really silly.
And he's not a happy person.
No, he's not.
No, because
He's also parading his child around a lot now
God.
after the assassination of that CEO.
Yeah.
And he's kind of, because like he walked into like a party for Trump the other day with his child on his shoulders, kind of like, you could tell that he's kind of like, he's
Maybe
got him
scared.
there to keep people from trying to get at him. Because he's notoriously horrible fucking dad.
Yeah.
Like notorious.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got like 12 kids that he doesn't
openly
Elon Musk.
openly hates his trans daughter.
He's just such a fucking deplorable person.
Some of the shit he says about her is disgusting.
And
My
It
son is
really-
dead.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Disgusting.
And I think like I genuinely do. Like I believe that he's using his son as like a human shield to like spare his life.
Yeah. I mean, I
Like
don't want to get too conspiratorial, but I would believe that.
Yeah.
I mean,
David go.
bathroom maybe.
Oh, David just fell over and
That's
died.
probably
It sounded
him.
like.
Yeah. I think they took him out. He was getting a little too serious.
Well, now that David's not here, you want to talk about college ball?
We could talk about some college ball. I'm
I
not
don't
that
know too
interested in it.
much.
I can't believe Ohio State and Notre Dame won.
I
That
can't.
surprised me.
I can
Both
believe
of
Ohio
them?
State winning.
Both of them is surprising.
Ohio State went.
They're from outside.
I don't
It's
know. I
really
think
over
so.
there.
That's cute.
It's David.
If that's David, that's cute. Probably George. Anyway, yeah, I'm surprised that both teams won. I know Ohio State, I don't think Ryan Day is a great coach, but I do think that they have an insane amount of
Yeah,
talent.
Greg
Maybe the
Roman.
most talented team.
Yeah, I will in a second.
And I that's why I said I don't think it's improbable that they win. I think the way they won was incredible against an Oregon team that's so strong, but they just didn't give them any options. Their quarterback, I mean, they locked down the receivers. But
Yeah.
Notre Dame winning, wow, that's surprising for sure.
I don't. Because I think Notre Dame has a good team.
Yeah.
I don't think it was.
Oh, it's Georgia though.
I don't think it was beating Georgia good.
Yeah.
But I think them having an extra day to prepare probably threw Georgia off just enough
Yeah.
because of obviously the attack in New Orleans.
That's.
I don't know where David went.
I don't know.
That
where
was
they
that
were.
was scary
Probably
too.
outside,
Because
not
I
on
texted
the
my friend
floor.
because he's in the Notre Dame marching
If it
band,
wasn't him, we should
so
pay
he
him.
was already in New Orleans, and I was like, I texted him the next
Scary,
morning. I was
100%.
like, stay safe, like we love you, like come back safe.
No.
And then he was like, yeah, I was on that same street 2 hours before that happened.
Yeah.
It's terrible. A lot of attacks like that. A lot of people are inspired too. Unfortunately, we don't like terrorism here. Allegedly. Well, David's not here; he can't speak for himself. But we have to assume that he loves terrorism.
It's just he loves terrorism.
If I knock and he's still there, we should search for clues.
Who knows what he's doing? Who knows where he went?
He's
Where he
probably
escaped
cooking
to.
himself some pizza.
I wonder if he knows the door's locked.
Outside.
Yeah.
You want to go look, Jamie?
Oh, yeah, because he doesn't have a phone.
Oh, he
He
does?
left it
Oh,
on
his
here.
phone is
Yeah,
down.
okay, I'll be right back. Camera's
left his
going on,
phone.
you guys.
Hey, all good. All right.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez, I will.
I'm gonna take David's chair for a minute.
The comfy one.
Since he's missing so much time and he's kind of a dummy head, we should pull one off.
Like, pull one off?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you want the camera in full view of you when you do it?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna set this to full view. I'm gonna go check on our favorite idiot.
Just one of them.
it'd be really funny if he died of hypothermia out
Are you
there.
ready?
Yeah.
You want me to cut that or not?
Just do it.
Ew.
Those actually come off.
Ew.
We're definitely gonna have to fucking shave.
Yeah.
That. Oh, some of these are gonna hurt.
Ew.
No.
Yucky. He has hair.
Ew,
It's like a spider. No, I think Ohio State's, if they could, because I think they beat Texas after the last two games they've shown. Sticky. Because they've shown that they're hungry and they're
I think
just
that
getting sticky.
when you have a game like football,
Sticky.
I think a lot of things can happen.
Nothing
And I think that makes it special because it's not like basketball and it's not like baseball where really usually the better team always wins. It's more of like a who's more prepared on that day.
The knockers are back.
I like that about football. I also dislike it about football. It kind of depends, but yeah. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. I do think Texas could beat them. I also think Ohio State could beat them. I do
I'm gonna have to
think
send David back out.
I think Ohio State might genuinely win the national title this year.
yeah. I mean, they have so much talent. It's possible. He's not going to. That's really funny that he's just out there now. Are you looking for Zach too? For Jamie?
I need to run David back out to my car, so
Okay.
I need to get the Polaroid camera so we can have a little photo of us.
Okay. Hey, sounds good. Okay, Ethan, we need to find a long-term
Just
topic.
You listened to any good albums last year that came out last year?
I
don't
love
know.
Charm. Charm is probably my favorite album of the year by Claro.
I have 5 I can give.
I mean, they're the obvious ones. Everyone liked Tyler's album. Everybody liked. Wow, most people like Kendrick's. I didn't love it.
It's in my top 10. It's not top 5.
Yeah. But I like Clara's album probably the most this year. I think she really took a step up.
Is David here?
Can't find him.
You can't find him?
Did you look out here? Is he still knocking, allegedly?
Still knocking?
Oh,
Yes.
that's him.
I yelled out.
I need
there.
him to go to my car and grab camera.
Camera. Bro, I don't have real shoes on. These are slippers.
You know what? I'll grab it.
You want to pause it for a minute? We can all look for him. Zach.
Yeah, I'll just.
We're gonna find David.
We're gonna come back to Dick like blood on.
Okay, we're gonna be
Go back to the door, you dipshit! I yelled your name 3 times outside. Go back to the door.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back after a short break.
Can you add it real quick?
So David locked himself outside.
Fucking cold. It's very cold.
Oh, it's just snow.
alive. Oh my god, David.
I told you the door was locked.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You didn't.
I told you we're locking the
Can I
door.
go inside?
Yes, you're loud. David was doing Morse code, trying to get our attention. We just thought he was fucking with. Shit, it's locked. I forgot. Do I have my key on me?
You idiot.
Oh, George.
You idiot.
Oh, George.
Yeah, they came out here to bully me for getting locked outside, and then
Zach locked himself outside.
I'm sorry.
We found David.
David's alive.
He died.
So he was knocking. The knocking was David outside, and
He's such a cold bear.
he got locked outside.
Yeah, he left his phone in here, and then they all went out. I was putting my shoes on. They
Yeah.
almost locked themselves outside.
We did.
Yeah, Ethan saved it.
Yeah,
I thought
they
I had
didn't
my keys
almost,
on
they
me, I'm
did.
sorry.
Yeah, Jamie threw. Jamie and David both threw. That's okay.
SMH.
What did I miss?
Shaking my head.
SMA.
We talked about football for a
Yeah, we
bit.
talked about football.
I
'cause we were
still?
gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be over football talk.
Yeah, definitely.
It's been a lot of good now.
Dude, David, your face is so fucking red.
Dude, it's
You
fucking
need-
so cold out
Do
there.
you need my gloves for your hands for right?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm warm up. I get cold easily. I don't want to beat on my bones, okay?
Yeah. I spanked him to warm him up.
You
don't
did.
worry.
It didn't feel nice. I probably wish.
David, if
Why-
I were to nicely ask you, like, in a friend way, would you
No, go off. I won't judge.
like, if we held a date, would you go band for band with me?
What do you mean band for band?
Like, if we just dedicated a day where we save all of our money, and we can't spend anything until then, and then on that day we go band for band.
I can't say I won't spend anything before then, but I'm down.
Hell no. My
I'm a little confused. I want more details, but I'm intrigued.
My brother was, we were out with my whole family, and my brother said to my mom, let's go band for band, and my mom was like, okay, Rolling Stones.
Awesome. Fire.
It was great.
Fire quote. Shout out Mrs. Marlowe.
Yeah.
I love your family. They've always been so nice to me, but also your dad acts like I'm like a side
You are
character
sort
that
of.
pops in once a season. Every time he sees me, he's Mr. Carpenter, how are you?
Yeah.
Like,
It's like Kevin can go fuck himself.
Apparently, I'm an occasional character then, because I walk in and he goes.
yeah, he goes, hey, Cass.
Hey, Cass.
He's never happy to see you.
No, I'm sure he's like, he's like, oh, cool, but
Sure.
but I'm definitely not like the character that you see.
He's not
once every
expecting
3
you.
seasons. So.
It's like he's like you're like his Navi, you know.
Yeah.
Like you're
And David's like an old like Walking Dead ending season episode.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like he is the one.
Like,
Yeah, I was confused. Like,
when will David be back next? So
It's like Zombie U where they're all
Morgan.
frozen.
Maybe it's Morgan.
Morgan.
Yeah.
I could never get into The Walking Dead. It's the same reason I could never get into Game of Thrones. It's because you hear about
Too realistic.
No, it's because I hear about it everywhere I go.
David
I hear about
wants to
so
fuck his
much,
sister.
I get tired of it, and everyone won't begin to watch
David,
it.
what's your top 5 shows?
top
3.
5? Okay, top 3 at the moment,
Uh-oh.
because
All time.
like I'm not putting a
All
lot.
time.
I'm not putting a lot of thought into this, right?
Okay.
Off the top of my head, top 3 in no particular order. Arcane. I fucking love that show. I will keep watching it over and over and over again.
Okay.
I don't really know if this counts. This is kind of like a bonus pick, but Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I fucking love that shit. I don't
He
care.
gave us number 3, and then he said, "Here's a special."
Well, okay, look, I don't know if that counts. Like,
That's honorable mention.
Right.
It's an honorable mention. Okay.
He's trying to pad time.
Yes, I am. Fuck. Off the top of my head.
Back from our commercial break.
I gotta think. This is definitely not like a man. This show's fucking a peak kind of.
David,
thing.
name
It's
a woman.
Is it name a woman? Okay.
Margot Robbie.
How good now? I was gonna say
Number 2 for your shows.
Okay, this is a personal favorite just because I watched this all the fucking time with my mom growing up.
Okay.
You know who Nathan Fillion is, right?
Sure.
But okay, do you or do you not?
I'm not sure.
Yes.
Okay,
Do I?
you know who he
Okay.
is. Before he's like the guy who did The Rookie. He's that guy. Okay, you don't know that.
Just
okay.
continue.
But he did a show called Castle before that, where he's a.
You told me castles isn't about castles?
What?
It's not about castles.
No. It's,
I love Treehouse Masters.
He's a murder mystery writer who teams up with a detective to write his next book, and it's just like one of those shows where the chemistry is unironically like good, and I think
This is what you missed, by the way.
Oh no, you pulled one off.
Yeah. What,
Did
Had
hurt.
to keep it interesting.
finish the plot synopsis.
That was about it. I mean, it's just. It's not a great.
Oh, it sounds great.
You
You sold me.
Fuck, you're right.
Yeah, that's
He's
true.
actually, he's actually
One Piece
right.
is so mid he forgot. No.
It's hard for me to
He's
think.
not ready for that conversation.
Look, I don't like keep a bunch of like peak shows in the back of my head. I'm just
I
like,
have a
yeah.
list.
I mean,
I'm checking
I
it
have at
twice.
least like my top 3.
yeah, and it's Demon Slayer, My Hero.
I
Yuri on Ice.
So wrong. Why Yuri on Ice?
You seem like someone that would.
Yuri on Ice is fire.
If you told me you liked Yuri on Ice, I wouldn't.
I've personally never seen it.
Yeah, okay.
That's
what we're saying.
Yeah, sorry.
We're saying for the
you're more of
cameras.
a rent-a-girlfriend kind of guy.
Yeah, you're right.
What was the one? A friend of mine, they recently got into anime, and I gave them a big list of stuff to watch, right? Like actual good recommendations.
You should have just put like Rent a Girlfriend like 8 times.
Well, no, but then he's like, okay,
Yes.
but also,
Hey, watch your mouth.
Garbage!
okay, but I put
Best show ever fucking made.
but like I know, but like I know what he likes, right? So I
Okay.
put stuff like
Code Geass.
Windbreaker or Megalobot, like that kind of shit.
You
you
should
know?
Yeah.
you should put him on Take Care of Ender so you just get
He likes stuff with action, but like actual good character writing too.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah. And then he's like, yeah, I found these two as well. And he watched Domestic Girlfriend.
Yeah.
And
Okay, the only thing wrong with that
We'll
is
talk about that
the
in a second.
incest. That's all it is. It's incest.
that's
Let me
a
talk about
pretty
GTO.
big red flag.
I don't give a fuck about shit like that in shows, dude. GTO is.
What
Let
is
me tell you
GTO?
about GTO. Great teacher Onizuka. Okay, this is a replacement for hentai time. It's anime time. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's
GTO is great, dude. It's this guy. He was a fucking he was a leader of a bike game in Japan.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
And he
I'm just
quits
thinking-
it all to become a teacher because he wants to perv on his students. Okay? Which is, it's gross, it's weird. I can suspend my disbelief because it's so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, but the difference
Although
between that and Domestic Girlfriend is Domestic Girlfriend is objectively not a bad show. It just
Oh,
has a
okay.
really good fucking
Like
opening.
GTO, it's funny. I understand that the character's supposed to be bad. Like, I'm not like sitting there going, yeah, get him, Onizuka, like the fucking kids are. I love that shit, man. There's this guy. He's got a white Toyota Cresta, which is like a luxury car from the 90s. And have you seen the show? He's like, my beautiful Cresta, my family will finally respect me. I've saved up all my money, and now I have my
Please
beautiful
tell me it's
white,
like Kevin's car.
my beautiful white vehicle. Well, kind of. And then Onizuka like comes fucking off the roof and smack down. And he's like, my beautiful Cresta, my white Cresta, why? And then there's like an episode like at the end of the first season where it's 3D animated and it's like fucking around the Cresta. It's like the 4th time that he's got his insurance for it, and he's like,
It's
finally,
like chasing
my
his Kia.
I was gonna say that.
my beautiful Cresta restored to its original value. I'm driving it. It has the beautiful GPS in it. My family will finally respect me. It's like 3 minutes of build up, and the whole time I'm just giggling because it's like you know it's gonna. Oh, finally! I got far away from that monster Onizuka on my vacation. It will surely not get destroyed. Onizuka! It's that fucking old like cartoon humor. I fucking love that shit.
He's a weird Kevin in his fucking car.
And like, dude, like this one girl, she transfers to a new school, and her old school's being demolished, and she goes in to try and get the fucking like organ piano out of the school, and they're doing a demolition on the school for like a movie. They're blowing up the whole school. So he has to go and he has to ride his bike into the school, fucking drive up the stairs. You know how like those Japanese schools are too, like boom, 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 up the stairs, fucking drive all the way down. And she's like, I have to get the organ out. And he's like, okay, picks it up and tries to fucking take it out of the building. He's got like 20 seconds left, and he gets like one fucking key from it. He like jumps out. That's the kind of fucking show we're dealing with. And then he's like, everyone's like, you sure are one great teacher, Onizuka, at the end. And it's, oh my god, it's great, dude. They also have a good visual gag where it's like, he almost got his balls chopped off, and it's like, I almost became cockless teacher Onizuka, and he goes, CTO! The humor is fucking great, man. It's like that old Dragon Ball shit where it's like, there's definitely problematic stuff that hasn't aged well, but man, there's some good fucking comedy in there too.
Isn't that on Netflix?
Oh, 100%.
Because
I recommend it.
the intro that Netflix will show you is so funny.
What is it?
Because before he started watching it, I was at his house and like he was like watching the clip
Some
that they'll
weird
show
ass
you.
shit,
Oh,
I'm
it's
sure.
him being like a pervert to one of the students.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm like, oh, this is fire. You should watch it.
Oh, yeah, it was great. Well, I was planning. It was on my fucking list. I was
Yeah.
planning on watching. I don't give a fuck.
I think the most recent thing that I watched that was like super mainstream was like Dawn to Dawn.
Yeah, I want to watch that
It's
for sure. I've been watching
so
Dawn.
really good. It's really
Time
good.
was also pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it's funny how Dragon Ball fans for years have been asking for a show with more dialogue and character than action, and we finally got that, and people are pissed.
Yeah.
Oh, remember when I brought up that French movie that's really good?
Sure.
I found out what the name is of it. It's A Portrait of a Lady on Fire.
Because I wanna
fantastic.
get you over to my house and we are going to watch A Silent Voice.
I've already watched it.
It's
You've already watched it?
I have a poster of it on my wall.
Yeah.
Watch
it's a pretty good
Your
movie.
Pancreas. That one's another good one.
I want to watch that one.
You can go over to my house and watch it.
I'm down. It's fire.
It's
Allegedly.
really
It's on my list. I'm gonna read GTO like the manga for sure. I was so impressed.
My
by the show.
girlfriend
It's so funny.
just finished the first season of Horimiya. She's been coming over like every day and she's like, we need to watch the show more.
Hell yeah. I keep getting sidetracked. I'm watching Arcane right now with Kara. And
Are you on season 1 or 2?
I'm on season 1.
Okay.
I haven't seen much of it.
There is a character in 2, you will know who I mean when you see them, but it's just like, the instantly you see them, it's like, okay, this character is going to make me fall in love with them and then break my heart.
Yeah.
And you know that the first second you see that, but it still will fucking hit you.
Yep.
I'm like, god damn it, this show is so good, but I want to fucking murder someone.
Yeah.
I love shows like that. That's why I love Devilman Crybaby.
I asked Nathan earlier what his top 5 albums were from last year.
Okay.
Now I want to know your
Ooh. Okay, let me think.
because I've got my list.
Because I don't know if this is definitely not in order, because I'm trying to think.
I'm just gonna pick what Apple Music says it was, because it's probably right.
Boy of Fuchs, fucking newest album, I forget what it's called.
Okay, Boy with You. That's a start.
What?
That's a start.
Okay.
That's a start, I guess.
Fuck you, bro.
I love you.
Fuck you, bro.
What is wrong with Boy of Fuchs?
That's
Go
crazy.
off.
I'm not saying there's anything objectively
You're trying to tell me there's something wrong with it.
I'm not saying
I
there's
think
anything.
it's-
I'm not saying there's anything objectively wrong with it. I just put those kind of that kind of fan base and same fan bases like My Hero Academia and 21 Pilots.
Okay, that's... Well, you're a piece of shit. Let me
Oh,
Okay, let me think. Obviously Chromacopia. GNX.
okay.
The new Johnny Manchild album, which I know only I like, but... And I'm trying to think of a fifth one. Probably Alligator Bites, Don't Heal. Those are probably the top 5 albums. Not in that order, obviously.
What about you guys?
Hold on, I'm figuring it out.
He's looking at his,
Not that
his Apple
serious.
I'm
Music,
figuring it out.
trying to be
If I
like.
can figure it out, you can.
Well,
The only two that I can remember are Charm and Chromacopia, but I'm sure there's more.
What was the one girl you kept telling me about that,
Charm, Clara.
Okay, Clara, that's Clara.
Yeah. I don't know.
oh, okay, here we go.
I wish I liked Eternal and Take Two more.
I
wish
don't think
it-
any of us did.
Was
Yeah.
that the...
We listened to it together.
Yeah, I was
It's a
gonna
Little
say.
Uzi album.
I have 2 Blade albums on here.
I don't know.
I'm sorry about it. The top one though is DOA by Eric DOA. Good project. And then Chromacopia, and then Hypochondriac, and then I'm honestly kind of sad that Scrapyard isn't in my top 5.
It was
I'm
in
surprised.
it's in my top 10.
It might be. I'm not. Oh, it's number 9.
No, I'm just talking about like my favorite albums that I have.
I know.
Not off Apple Music or anything.
Yeah, no.
I'm just not big into new music.
Tallahassee was number 7 for me.
It's a fire. That's another one.
I laid down my life for you, JPEG Mafia. I think that was pretty good.
What was the one... I know I asked you to send to me, and then you didn't. What was the one fucking album that you showed me and Court the one day in college when we were weighing the listen to Chromacopia?
We were just listening to Hypochondriac.
Okay, was that it?
Yeah.
Can you, like, fucking link that to me? Because I'm not gonna remember, like,
Do
an
you
hour.
use Spotify or Apple Music?
Spotify. I don't care. Send me either way. But we've talked about this, like, 7 times. And every time you're like, yeah, it's this. And I'm like, okay.
Well, I
And
thought you were gonna
never-
like search it and save it for.
Yeah,
us,
I was
but-
supposed to, and I fucking forgot because I was doing my job.
I become more of a fan of Dominic Fike this year. Absolutely, that's another one. I mean, artists. I can name a couple of those. I had a big Doechii kick before with her song "Girls," I think, is really fucking good, man. Like I got into her before the album. I saw her on the album, and I was like, wow. And then she's getting her flowers now, and I very much think she deserves it. She's able to do it in a unique way.
There's one artist who is very so. Do you know who Rosie is?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if you guys do. She's one of the singers in Blackpink, and she's
It's the girl who made the Bruno Mars song.
yes, she's the one with. But like, she's been slowly dropping more songs to her album, and it is going to be one of the best albums of this year. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
She is unironically fucking putting so much like heart and soul into this shit. I cannot wait.
You know who popped out a lot more at the end of this year was Doechii. I
Yeah.
think she's good too.
That's what we were talking about for like 3 minutes.
What Nathan just said.
But yeah, 100%.
Like we both agree, this has been a huge year for her.
My top 5 is like a.
I thought he was talking about someone
like
else. I didn't
between
even
rap
know.
and emo, punk metal.
Oh, dude, I'm waiting for a new like, it's ironic because I feel like the only person that really gets me with rap right now is Lil Yachty. Like, it's crazy. But he's so good with the sample. It feels like
His production has gotten so much better.
It's
Does he do
really-
it himself? Or
I think so, but I mean, obviously Tyler's incredible too. But I don't like his rap nearly as much as his other.
I was thinking they should do a joint project. I think that'd be pretty cool. At least where he's at
100%.
right now. I didn't like
I-
Lil
yeah.
Yachty's last album, but
Well, I think there were some really good hits on there, and I
Yeah.
think that he has a lot of potential.
My favorite album of last year was a metal album.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm not. Well, that's what I'm not huge on rap usually. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been listening to more soul music, jazz, like old stuff. Like
Because like, Poppy dropped a really good album at the end of the year. It was like a very.
Yeah, every time you mention it, it blows my mind because I think Poppy, I think the fucking like meme girl from 2018. Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Poppy.
Well, she dropped probably one of the better like emo / metal projects, like in November, and then so I got that at like 5, and then 4 is probably We Don't Trust You from Future, because that one was just really fun to listen to. 3, I had Bring the Horizon, their post-human next gen, because they're kind of like genre bending right now, where they're doing
Love
a
that
lot of like
shit.
their old metal stuff, but they're also incorporating like hyper pop and punk and emo into it,
Mhm.
and it's really fucking weird, but also unique and
Yeah.
pretty cool sounding.
speaking of that sort of genre, we need another Breakins album. It's
And then-
sad he's gone missing. I'm sad.
And then
You should do it for him.
I had Chromacopia too.
You're the artist. You know,
Oh,
Ca-
yeah.
I really
Kaz
like
on
Chromacopia.
I have
Spotify.
Charm over Chromacopia.
True.
But that's because I just really like Charm. I
It
like
is a
Charm.
good
I think
album.
Charm
my
is special.
top album of the year was Knocked Loose. You won't go before you're supposed to. That one was just really fucking fun. The Poppy feature on the one song's great, and I still can't believe that they got to perform that on Jimmy Kimmel. That was hilarious. That was like a whole other thing. Them performing a full on like
I love
metal
when shit
song
like that happens.
on
Like
Jimmy
when
Kimmel.
RuPaul was on Fallon or whatever, and it's like a drag queen.
Well, it was like
RuPaul.
they announced it, right? And people were like, okay, yeah, cool, Knocked Loose. Like people who
Yeah.
like Knocked Loose were like, fuck yeah, that's like actually huge for the scene, because
Yeah.
normally metal bands don't get to perform on these kinds of shows. And the outrage was so funny because it was like a bunch of old people were like, this is Satan worshiper music. Like
they've been on that.
my kid after the 4th junt was crying. Like, and it's like not even that like hardcore of a song.
Yeah.
I also don't like all these like talk show hosts. They're usually just like white dudes
I
that are
fuck
like
with
that like
Conan.
have a bad past.
Conan's funny.
I fuck with Conan.
There's a couple, yeah, but
Conan's
like
it.
fucking
Everybody fucks with Conan, I hope.
Once we stop recording this, I will show you
The British guy, what's his
Well,
name?
honestly, I mean,
Knocked Loose.
what's the British guy's name that did the car show? With
Oh,
celebrities?
okay.
I was about to say, I think we should rip them all off. I think we should
know
rip
what
them
you're
all off,
talking
and
about.
because we're
He's a
winding
piece
down.
of shit. Like
Yeah.
apparently he just like treated
You know what I mean?
employees bad. What?
We got to rip off all the
Take
fucking
your pants
the
off.
wax. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we should get it done and wrap
Get
up.
it
I
done,
feel like we're
done and dusted.
running out of steam.
Alright.
Well,
That's
you know,
true.
me and you
Okay.
can have one more conversation.
Okay, all right. What are we talking about?
Pro wrestling.
Oh,
See the shirt?
okay.
I see the shirt. We both. I went to SummerSlam last year.
I did too.
So we were both
Well, I
there.
went. Yeah, we both went there. Yeah, we could talk about that. I've been a big fan of. I love Sami Zayn back with. I don't know if he still is. I'm not super.
Bloodline.
Yeah, back with the Bloodline. I love him. I love CM Punk with the Bloodline a little bit. That was fun. I like when there's like I don't trust you, but we're gonna work together for this one thing. I think that's fun. Solo's come into his own a little bit.
I fucking love Jacob Fatu.
Yeah.
Jacob Fatu is so much fun to watch.
So ripping him.
You keep going. You guys can keep talking.
Absolutely. Fair enough. That has some jiggle to it.
I tensed a little bit.
Do I got pull an ace?
John Cena's coming back this year.
God.
Do I got pull an ace
final
specific
run.
way or just fucking
I'm
rip it?
excited for that.
Rip it up. Rip it up.
Oh,
and then it's on.
Yeah.
Like
go
just straight up?
Yep, straight
It's on Netflix now. Oh shit.
I got some.
Ooh,
They got like 50-50. Here you go, buddy. I'll split that right there.
Yeah, I'm excited for the Netflix stuff.
Yeah, I think that'll make it more accessible.
Tiffany
hopefully.
Stratton. Oh god.
Just
last
rip
night
this
was
way.
fun.
Yeah.
Ooh, that guy.
Me and my friends were in call for that, and we popped the fuck off.
Hell yeah.
All right, Nathan, you want to rip one?
No, I'm alright.
I mean, if you say so. Hey, Kaz, remember that time you did that thing to me?
Hey,
David, you're covering the shot.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
good though. Oh my god, it's
You
bald.
gotta
Oh my
humor it.
god.
You can
David.
see the difference on camera. even on that cam.
Wow.
Now I just have patches, and this spot still has a bunch of fucking hair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gonna be rough.
that's fucked.
That goes all good.
You still got some on the other leg.
Turtle.
I forgot that he did.
You have
both
one
legs.
back here, right?
Oh god.
Oh, he's got one on the ankle.
Oh
Don't
no.
take the feet off. Don't take the sock off.
Wait, hold on. How do we?
Oh god.
Oh, wow.
Whoa,
Whoa, showing a hole.
That's familiar.
Oh, that one. Wow, dude.
You're gonna have to segment
Holy.
this. Like you're gonna have to go through and make segments.
Oh,
so people
no.
can like skip around.
There's two here. There's one up here still. I think.
Oh my god, I
Because
forgot to
we were
put
so
one
all
inside.
over the place.
Wait.
No, I got that one. I got that
You
one.
did pull that one off. Oh, okay.
Boom. Boom.
You want to do the honors, David? For the final one?
Don't get in front of the camera.
Love to.
And then you're gonna have to
Off to the
start
side.
shaving my legs.
Oh, no, either way. That's really funny.
Ugh. That was
Good work.
okay. All right.
David, that was just kind of mean. You kind of pulled up on that
It
one.
was just upwards.
Oh, I know.
Why are you giving it to
Good
me,
Good work,
asshole?
David.
Yeah, thanks for the charity, Kaz.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I think this year,
Ugh.
you know, obviously.
Should I just start
there's-
shaving?
Yes.
Wait, what?
No, don't start shaving.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't
I don't
fucking
know.
leave hair all over his floor.
I need like a.
At least don't put the foam on. I can vacuum up the hair, just the.
I just need like a bowl to put the.
We don't need to do
You
all
don't
that
need
right
to
now.
do that. I
Yeah,
got those
we need
for
to do that
the.
all
We
right.
have got those for the bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
David, you really. I could have prepared so much better for today.
Yeah, that's okay. You
It's
know
alright.
what? Maybe.
I told
We might
the
be
plan.
back for more. Huh?
You
Maybe-
said,
maybe we'll be
well,
back
Yeah,
for-
we'll sit there, get the camera.
Hey,
got
we promised
this.
one. We'll see how people like it. You know, we did. We
Do
did.
you want to be on an episode of the Lone Stone Podcast? Fucking beg.
Yeah,
I can see if Chase wants to come on one.
100%.
More men that will try to flirt with me.
I mean, Chase is a massive man, though.
Absolutely.
He's built like Donkey Kong.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
It is.
I feel like it's a
it's not
compliment,
wrong.
man. Donkey Kong's big old muscles and his man meat he's got. Anyway.
True.
He's got
Yeah.
this philosophy
He's-
that Donkey
I
Kong
think
has
David's
like
talking
huge
about the
meat.
fur.
Yeah, for
He
sure.
does, what do you mean?
Yeah, 100%.
No, definitely the arms.
I don't
I think
think,
we did a
that
good
was all
job.
of it.
Is there more?
No, that was.
I think we did a great job.
It's.
Thank
what's
you,
left
Jamie.
From the back of those.
Thank you, Kaz, for having your legs waxed. Thank you, David, for that wonderful
I
kiss
don't
that we
think so.
shared.
These are from that.
I don't think so.
and
Thank you, David,
Ethan,
for getting
your
locked
input.
outside.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you, Ethan, for saving us. That was a good one. That was Lone Zone. Maybe there'll be more. You have to beg. You know what? I'll put it like. Well, if we get 12 likes
Put
on
my
this
legs
video,
away.
12 likes. I think we can do that.
12 likes across both channels.
15.
15.
No, 15 singular video on either singular video, and we'll come back. And we'll do
I'm gonna
more.
make a YouTube video on my channel telling everyone to like.
Hey, fair enough. Maybe here, maybe we'll do some classic way. Maybe we'll do like every couple we'll do here.
I didn't actually
We'll
do
see.
it.
We'll
Yeah,
figure it
that's
out.
fair
But yeah, that was Lone Zone.
I am personally
Kisses.
fine with this being a bi-weekly thing.
Bye-bye.
Kisses.
Mwah. Do you want to do the honors, David? For the final one?
Don't get in front of the camera.
Left two.
And then you're gonna have to start shaving my legs.
Oh,
no, no, other way, buddy. That was a low guy. Alright.
David, that was just kind of mean. You kind of pulled up on that one.
It was just upwards.
Oh, I know.
Why are you giving it to me?
Yeah, thanks.
Cause I